Hello. We're live.
Hello, everyone. hello, and welcome to episode 29.
I miss
Yeah,
it.
there it is. So today's gonna be a fun one. At the gate, if you don't see you, Sam, they're not gonna be here tonight. We'll see them again very, very soon. But that being said, let's say hello to who we are gonna see tonight. That being said, let's start with Randy. Randy, please tell them who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm Randy Alvarenga. I am playing Lothier Van Linsen. And I play a human druid. Our pronouns are he, him.
Yeah. And next up, let's say hello to Sydney. Sydney, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hi, my name is Sidney. I play Alona, the half-elf cloister cleric, and my pronouns are she, her, and so are Alona's.
Nice. Well, next up, we have Wes. Wes, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, everyone. I am Wes. I play Dragon Targir, the Duskwalker Magus. We are both he, him, and I've been looking forward to tonight for the whole week. Just halfway.
I hope I can live up that expectation and hype. Well, that being said, Kylie, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hey, I'm Kylie, or I go by Kai. It doesn't matter anymore. I play Shionvis, the Elven Ranger. Don't give me that, City. It doesn't matter anymore. And we both go by she, her.
Love it. Okay. Well, that just leaves little me. My name is PJ. I am the GM for Edge of Legend and Nat 20 Productions official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone and everything in between. And if you haven't had the chance to see the amazing recap that Sydney did on YouTube, /Nat 20 Prods, here's the recap. So, last week was crazy. We learned some awesome mud magic. We learned more about the mud druids. We learned about some really cool stuff there. We also learned some crazy stuff about camouflage, the hero of the trenches. We also happen to find out that there is another Molly Moss-esque sort of town just outside the outskirts of New Jack City's trenches called Honeycrumb, and it is where our dear friend Woodward is currently residing on their journey to heal the world from the green fire that Korokos scarred it with almost a year ago. After some catching up, learning about what Woodward is doing, the green fire, talking about their shared memories, and of course, the Green King. They have pretty much put two and two together and decided the Green King is Korumat, the divine dragon of corruption.
That's true because I was about
But
to
then
say
once they leave the forest, they find themselves just spat out in front of the front gates, the big front gates of New Jack City, officially. After some heartwarming moments and some potentially interesting moments,
I feel so
we finally leave everything off with the heroes of tomorrow. Two boots in the mud, looking at a giant metal gate to the Diesel Elysium, New Jack City.
Why couldn't you have given me that incredible introduction for, like, the recap or something? That was so much better than what I came up with. That was really good.
Well, now we got it. I don't know what to tell you.
That was really good.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Well, that being said, Wes, hit it.
Am I the only one that can't hear this music because I'm the only one without headphones in?
I can't hear it either, honestly.
Rats.
But
Nope.
stream can.
Oh, stream can? Ah, all right. All right, I'm going to turn up the stream. So, moment of silence.
Oh yeah, it's like a little. It's a little there. I
You
get
can hear
it.
it?
You want me to turn it up?
Oh, yeah, if you could
Just a
turn it up a little bit, yeah.
Is enough to dance to?
It is.
Randy is.
There we go. All right. The two giant metal doors open with a loud grinding of gears until you finally slam with a heavy clang inside its own city walls, giving birth to such a sight that you have never seen before. Roads made of ice, black pavement, asphalt if you can understand it, lines darting in every direction, massive temples, monuments, cities, buildings made entirely out of stone, brass, gold, and architecture in unusual pointed shapes and curved bends like you've never seen before. Bright lights flashing, pulsing, pounding like a heartbeat gives way to movement, kineticism, energy, life. You see people covered and smeared in the blood of engines and grease and dirt as they're going back and forth in different parts of the city. You're seeing glamorous, beautiful dresses, gowns, sequins, taffeta, and fabrics like silk that just shimmer as they move. Three-piece suits with top hats and canes walk about the city as well. And the most terrifying thing of all about this beautiful monument to New Jack City's ingenuity are vehicles, carts, no horses, but they scream and roar like a dragon as these engines pump and scream and roar with the diesel power of the new engines of New Jack City. Welcome to the world that's rejected and elevated the black powder, electricity, heavy spewing engines, and a sort of fantasy 1940s Americana. Art Deco everywhere. And as you move about, you see these massive glowing signs. Emmerich Industries, Stokes Technologies, Nighthawk's Diner on 43 and 9th. And if you're gonna go and get the entertainment of a lifetime, please stop by Strassland Theater District, home of the #1 theater in all the world.
Ilona hears Emmerich Industries and shudders, but she doesn't know why.
So, as music literally comes to life from these beings, these humans walking around with big brass, unusual instruments, see street performers with tubas, trombones, trumpets, and drums just walking around, trying to beg for a scrap of coin while music feeds the life of the city. You are now deep into New Jack City, the home of the Night Witches, the protectorate of camouflage, and a world of unparalleled potential, invention, and possibilities.
Wow.
Did you see that? That carriage didn't have a horse.
No,
Or
yeah,
even
it
like a
was-
camel or a cow or anything.
It's just moving by itself. This is impressive.
Are we sure magic is banned in this city? Because that seems impossible.
Right? Yeah. I'm feeling the whole. I'm feeling attacked by the whole no magic thing now that I see this stuff going around.
Well, it looks like they're building machines or something that's got everything going by itself.
Ugh. Maybe they could use something to get.
It yeah, there's a lot of smog and smoke
Yep.
and stuff here. But
Wait.
look how tall everything is. Wow.
Wait, if they don't like magic, does that mean they don't like the gods too? Or is it just magic? Should I cover
I mean,
do I have to
do
do
you
I
s-
have to cover up?
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna blend in here at all. Look at the way these people are dressed. It's mighty strange.
I'm gonna take off my cloak and give it to Alona just in case.
Oh, thanks.
Like, look at that guy. He's wearing that big circular hat. It's like too tall. It's like almost twice as big as his face.
yeah.
Do you think he's like
it's weird.
naturally that tall, or do you think it's just like an intimidation factor? Like
Maybe he's got like little mice inside it or something.
that maybe makes like could they like control him and he's acting
Maybe he's a
I think
machine
you're
himself.
right.
You're right.
Controlled
Whoa.
by a goblin. Yeah, goblin could definitely fit in that hat.
You're right.
Is it 3 goblins?
In a trench
In a
coat?
trench coat?
Merle just goes, Oh, Human Harry. You've seen his work in the ring. Human Harry is quite a very dedicated warrior.
For those of you who don't know, Human Harry exists. We met them in Asmacon, and they're 3 goblin luchadors in a trench coat.
That's
They're
amazing.
acting human.
They pretend to be human. Yeah.
That's great. That's excellent.
Well, you know, I think if we are worried about blending in and looking like sore thumbs in here, and we're worried about kind of hiding our magic, maybe we should have a shopping episode!
Yes. I mean, did you all not want to buy one of those guns? Because I
What?
absolutely wanted to buy. I want to buy one of those
Oh.
guns.
What's a gun?
The thing,
It's the
okay.
thing,
Yeah.
that camouflage used to take out the.
a dragon in one attack.
Oh, that's what that's called. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
the-
know the name of it either.
I
but
turned into
apparently-
a giant raccoon and fired a giant rifle. Did you
Yeah, I
miss
didn't know
that
what
somehow?
it was
Were you
called.
napping?
Oh, no, I just thought it was like, I don't know, it was a stick. It went boom. I thought the natural progression was boom stick.
I agree.
I mean, I do like that name better than a gun, actually. But the gun is what Camouflage called it, so that's what I started calling it. Boomstick. I like Boomstick much better.
Yeah. I think we
Maybe-
should start referring it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think we can call it whatever we want. Like, but this is the second thing. I think shopping sounds like a great idea,
Uh huh.
but also, how are we ever gonna find people in this place? Like, everything is so big and tall.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we can just like ask around, right? And, like, people know people, you know?
These
Yeah.
people look really angry.
And busy. Look, they don't even look at each other.
Well, I have this, and I hold up the bullet from Camouflage. I'm sure that we could probably get somebody to tell us where to go for free drinks.
Or,
how you
Seamus,
get me
do
to
you know
talk.
where we're supposed to stay? You said we had lodging for us.
Oh yeah.
I would. Shionovus would have gotten a name. Would Kylie? Absolutely not.
If Shonibus would like to do that thing, give me a society recall knowledge check. So recall knowledge, roll society.
Yeet. Thank God my society's high. 18.
18. Nice, nice, nice. Correction really quick on my part, not a recall knowledge, but something else instead. Either way, so you are eventually able to get to a very big kind of brutalistic building that with like a little bit of like Washington DC like federal government touches to it. It's got big columns, a big like copper seal, almost looks like a giant like quarter with filled with rivets just plastered the side of the building. The brick and mortar looks almost unclean for like 100 years. And on the big coin is a symbol of the profile of two people like eclipsing one. And you see a bunch of people wearing very fancy suits and very very familiar military suits to the captain you talk to. They tell you, oh yes, here we've been made aware. Here's the voucher. You wanna go down to the Shirlton, and the Shirlton will put you up for about a week.
Weak.
A week.
Awesome.
How did you? Okay. Back. How did you get a free week stay in a town that we've never really been before?
Because, you know, sometimes you just gotta work the system, you know? You give, you get, you know, it's all part of a game. Come on.
Dragon would like to do a bullshit check.
That's just a perception check in Pathfinder 2e.
I would like to do a perception check if possible. It's not great. It's an 18.
It's an 18. Okay. Out of curiosity.
He's just squinting his eyes at you right now.
I think it's a good place to leave that because I don't know if that's gonna be high enough to beat
No, that's
your,
fair.
Yeah,
I think that's
anything, yeah.
probably. I think Janibus's passive perception is probably an 18.
Well, my regular perception's a 17.
Oh.
Now, it would be based off your deception DC. So whatever your skill bonus is plus 10. And that's if you consent to this little brief moment of PvP.
You see the smallest bead of sweat drip.
Dragon's like not 100% sure, but he's gonna leave it alone because he's pretty sure Gianibus would share it if she wanted to. But he definitely like just gives you a look like he knows something's up, but he's not quite sure what.
God, stop hounding me. Oh my god. She's gonna start walking in that direction.
You might hear under his breath, he's like, look, I just wanted to know if there was anything cool going on.
At least it's a free place to stay. I mean, I'm excited to explore.
Uh-huh, yep. And do you want a gun? Or a boomstick? Alona, do you want a boomstick?
I don't want a boomstick. I can make lightning spark from my hands. Maybe not.
Yeah,
in
I mean,
town, but like,
look, I could do stuff like that too, but I mean, what if you could do it and then you could throw lightning at somebody and then you could shoot them?
that seems like overkill. Why would I need to do that?
Because the lightning doesn't kill a dragon in one shot.
Maybe I don't want to kill things in one shot. Maybe I want to, just scare them away.
What if it's a giant undead plague rat again?
Oh, yeah. But regardless, I don't need a gun. I don't want a gun. I'm good. Wait.
I think everyone should have one. He's found out this new thing, and he's just like, he thinks it's cool. Just wait until he sees a plane.
I mean, if you want to go up into the cauldron, if you want to go up into the coven, you can do that. You can go meet the night witches. They're in town.
Have I seen?
Yeah, but we
have I
don't know
seen
who they
planes
are.
flying?
No, that's true. You don't.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know that
Who
yet.
they are.
We don't
I
know.
don't know them.
Yeah. I guess we go to where we're trying to stay at least to like put stuff down before we venture out, right?
Before
Yeah.
our shopping spree.
Curious. Do you think we have our own individual rooms or like?
I mean, in a place this big, we've got to, right?
Yeah, but I'm just like, that wasn't specified. I'm kind of worried that there's just like one big bed that we're all gonna be in.
That's a good point.
And as much as I love cuddling as much as the next person, but like when it's that many people.
However you finagled this, what exactly are the accommodations?
I told him that we need boarding, and I think that's where I left it. And he said, "Yep." He did not give me his name. I know his title, and that's about it. Ilona, don't give me that.
I'm just saying, listen, it seems, I heard someone earlier say sus. It seems sus.
Yeah, Alona, I have a quick question.
What?
Does your god magic allow us to regrow body parts in case they're stolen in the middle of the night?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm going to have to check on that.
Okay, that might be good information to have. And he just kind of looks at you. Okay.
Does no one trust my judgment? Like, I've been alive for 2,000 plus years. Like, you think I would know a shady character when I see one?
Yeah, I would think that.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go with you to get a boomstick now. I thought about it at first. Scratch that off the list.
Oh,
But
Um,
I have
Made
free
her
drinks. And he holds up the bullet.
Let's go check out these accommodations. We'll see if they seem suitable to us. All of us will be able to look at it, and then we'll make a decision from there. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes?
Sure.
Okay.
Mhm. Sorry,
Let's go.
I'm just a little antsy right now.
Because you want a gun?
Well, not just like anyone. I don't want like the same ones that they had in the trenches. I want like a cool
but don't
one.
you see what the problem there is? If you're so itching to just have a gun, is that really the right kind of person who should have a gun?
Okay, well now I want an explanation why I shouldn't have one.
We're gonna walk and we're gonna talk, okay?
That's fine. We're walking. We're walking and it's been a long couple days, I suppose.
So everyone gets a hero point. And as you walk, first of all, it takes you a little while as everyone is like yelling at you and swearing at you and trying to get you to walk in the way that in the way that walking traffic works here. First of all, people have to constantly run and grab you and throw you onto, not throw you like on down, but like put your body onto the walking curbs. You start seeing these things called curbs and sidewalks and sideways. There's these unusual raised platforms made of very artisanal hand-carved stone slats that are raised above the smoother stone below that these massive horseless carts move by. The foot traffic on these raised pedestals are massively dense, moving in both directions. But once you get your rhythm and once you find the pace, you seem to move like water, just like nothing's a problem. You see trees, though, somehow planted in the stone. And any druid would know there is no way this tree could grow or live in this stone ground. There'd be nothing to pull nourishment from. You see four things of interest as you go to the hotel. You find a massive bronze statue of a man wearing a lab coat similar to the goblin scientists you've met previously. This person, this man, the statue of a man, has a finger pointing up to the sky and is looking upward at something, and you see this rather unusual symbol behind him. He looks very heroic, he looks very legendary, and there's a plaque on there that names him. Second here, I have like 4 different notebooks for this. There we go. Names him as Rudolph J. Emmerich of Emmerich Technologies and Enterprises. Around the statue, you see kind of a stone swelling as water comes rushing up from the sky or from the ground into the sky, making this beautiful display of fountains. And behind this big bronze statue of Rudolph J. Emmerich, you see this massive complex, easily 60 stories tall, with windows facing in every direction, bright lights, gilded rib cage of bronze and brass, and you see Emmerich Industries and Technologies with a sign that says, "Building the future today."
Okay, I'm really calling bullshit on this no magic thing. Like, look at you see this? The water is just shooting up for no reason.
And it just keeps going every
Yeah.
few minutes. There it goes again.
That's a lot of magic to just make something look pretty.
It's also a lot of water that they're just wasting. Why are they doing that?
I mean,
I don't
maybe it's
know.
not drinkable. Maybe it'll make you sick, and they just used it that way.
Make someone drink it to find out.
Dragon looks at Morale.
Shonobus also looks at Morale.
Why me? Why not give it to
You're the
the
most
Mada?
sturdy. You're the most sturdy of us. If
Yeah.
Alright,
You. How many times have you died? 3, 5?
Let's see. The time Shonibus killed me.
Hey, we're not talking about that right
Wait,
now.
what?
Right.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't
Wait a
die.
minute. That is new information. What? It's fine. We can talk about it later. And he's like, you can see he's clenching his fists. We can share that story when we're in our room.
There it was like day 3.
Yeah, we barely knew each other.
Yeah, she had controlled the loyalty of a 100-foot tall super orc and told him to crush me with a tree.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Why
yes.
you,
There.
I'm
Out
100%
of
sure you did. That
context.
sounds like it's something you might do.
Hey, okay.
Why have I never heard any of
okay.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just saying that like if you didn't know someone and you were trying to solve a problem.
It was a moment of poor judgment, okay? He didn't die, clearly,
He said die.
right?
He did say
did
die.
not die. He
When
did
Dragon
not.
asked how many
He's
times have
being-
you died, he
Mhm.
answered with that.
Yeah.
He's being dramatic. He did not die. He was gravely injured, but he did not die.
I will say this in Morel's defense. Out of all of us, I would say that Morel is probably the least dramatic.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. Day 3, he was being pretty dramatic. Anyway, not the point. We'll talk
Maybe
about it
because you
later.
killed him.
All right, all
I
right.
can.
Regardless,
He's
I
gonna
think someone
take a
should
few
try the
deep
water
breaths.
because there ain't no way this is natural.
Morel walks over to the fountain, waits to collect some water as it's shooting out of the recess that it's in. Eventually, he catches somebody, drinks it, and you see him go. It's got a very sour taste. Like, have you ever licked something metallic after the rain? That's what this water tastes like.
Tastes metal?
It might be a lot of metal in the water. I'm not quite sure.
Huh.
Maybe it must be another machine then. Kind of like the way the carts are going. Like, maybe everything here is just metal.
Okay, but are machines not magic? Because we technically don't understand how they work.
Well, just because you don't understand how something works doesn't necessarily make it magic. I mean, look at a catapult. I mean, or a bow and arrow or a crossbow. Those are all technically machines, and to someone who didn't know how it was made, it would maybe look like magic. So maybe, I don't know. This stuff looks magic. I'll say. Just crosses his arms. It's like I
Even
wanna know
more
how
than
it
that,
works.
I think it's kind of a lot of hubris to just put a big old statue of yourself in front of your own building. I mean, like
Right?
that's
He's
a
kind of
lot.
arrogant.
I mean, he's pointing up at the sky, like he's a hero, like he solved all the problems. Maybe, I mean, his name is plastered on a lot of buildings around here. I
You
guess.
haven't met very many royalty, have you?
Not in Brad.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, even at my place, like, we don't have this many statues. Like, I don't even think I have a statue. So, like, this is kind of arrogant.
I mean, I've seen statues. They're usually of like dead warriors or people of legend, or not people who own giant big buildings and put their name on everything all the time.
Wait, hold on. Do we know if he's still alive? Like, are we just, like, making assumptions that,
Oh,
like, he's
man.
still alive?
yeah, that's actually
Oh,
a good
maybe.
point.
Yeah. Maybe he's inside that building, or
How
maybe
do you get
Alona.
up that high?
Is gonna walk up to a random stranger and go, "Hi, I have a question. Just randomly, hi, tourist. I was curious about who that gentleman was over there, the one with the big statue whose name is plastered all over the place."
Oh, hi, Thor. So great to meet you. You know about the big fellow there made of brass and bronze? Of course, I'd be happy to tell you. Absolutely. Well, that's Rudolph J. Emmerich. He's only one of the founding fathers of this entire, city. Without him, we wouldn't have nothing.
Wouldn't have nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's amazing. I, it's my first time here. Like, I had no idea that there was someone that important. Is he still around? I mean, how long has this city been here? I'm very new.
Oh, gosh, this city's been here for a couple of 100 years. There's no way he'd be here. He'd be dead. No, this is really a memoriam to him and his industries that's kind of kept us going all these years.
Well, who runs his industry now? Like, do the people run it, or is it privately owned?
I think, oh gosh, I don't know nothing about major corporations, but I think I heard a rumor about maybe like his legacy and board of directors. Like every big company's got the board.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't run any big companies, but that's so interesting. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. Nice random human person, or not human, or who
Oh.
are they?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a human. I'm a gremlin.
You see this
Oh.
woman who's about 5'1" to 5'3", long blonde pigtails, this kind of unusual green hue, not quite goblin, not quite human. She is a half goblin, aka a gremlin.
I love her.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, what's your name? You're being so sweet and at helping a random stranger out. Like I would love to thank you.
Yeah, hey, no worries. It's my job to help people. My name is Trixie. I work for the air division. It's great to see you.
Air division.
Yeah,
Trixie!
yeah, we got an air division. Yeah, did you come from outside where the big wall is and all the mud?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine all that stuff, but it flies. Yeah, me and my friends, we shoot them like in the sky. We shoot them down so they don't like fly over and kill everybody. You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, are you? You were the ones that were flying above us when we were out there. You were the ones in the little tiny
Birds.
things. Yeah, were they birds? Metal birds?
You
Well,
ride the
no.
birds?
Well, no, I don't ride them. I'm the pit jockey. I'm the one that gets under the hood and makes sure everything functions. Yeah, I know. Well, that's if it's my division. You're talking about the 588. We make sure the dragons die and that Gus doesn't get to you anytime soon. But I fix them. I fix them and keep them in the air.
Oh, wait. So you're saying that those little birds kill dragons?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big ones with big old guns.
How do you purchase one of these?
Oh, it's illegal to buy them. They're only for major defensive developments. You can't buy them.
How does someone become a part of the major defensive development?
Yes.
I mean, look, first of all, anyone who has one of the major developments in this city, if you ask them nicely and they make one for you, hey, that's one you and them. But if you do anything illegal with that weapon in the city, they know who to go to. Otherwise, go enlist. Join the front or join the aerial front. I'm sure the 27 would love some new pilots. New pilots.
Out of character. If Dragon gets a plane as his mount, I'm going to scream.
I will also scream for a very different reason. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to fly the metal dragon killer.
Wait. Dragon, did you not hear the part about enlisting into a war? That would mean you'd have to be here as a soldier and go through military like drills all the time. There's kind of a problem that we're trying to solve.
I mean,
and
that's
I don't
true.
think we can do that at the same time.
Okay, and like Dragon like walks up to Lothier and is like, look. See, most of the time, rules don't matter as long as you do something for the people that make the rules. So like if you hunt down a big creature or somebody who's evil or something like that, they will tend to bend the rules for you, and they usually like give you stuff. In this case, I would ask for one of those metal dragon killers.
So you're saying we just have to find something to do in this city, and then in return you'll get a metal bird?
Yes.
Do you
That's
even
typically
know
how
how
it
to
works.
use a metal bird?
It can't be that hard, right?
I mean, it's pretty difficult. Most people that join the air front, they're in training for about 1 to 3 years, and usually there's a lot of crash landings that come from that. So if you don't die in basic, you get a job.
Losing interest.
Dragon's urge is rising.
All right. Well, if I can't have a metal bird, how about like a really, really cool rifle or something along those lines? Is that okay to buy, or is that like,
I mean, again, you gotta get it from one of the major developers. You gotta get it from either Emmerich or Stokes. Stokes, if you want something with a lot of firepower, that's my money. They make really good shooty powers.
Where is
really
that?
good shooty powers.
I would like to go to that place.
Oh, well, you're outside Emmerich. If you just keep going down this district, you can't miss the Stokes family enterprises. It's a big, beautiful hangar compound, just full of amazing things.
Are
Did you
these
see
like the
his
nobles
eyes?
of your city?
Nobles. What's a noble? Is that like a mayor or a governor or something?
They're usually the ones who tell the mayors and governors what to do.
Right.
You mean the bureau?
The bureau? The bureau?
The bureau. Oh, sorry, my accent. The bureau. The BAI. We call them the Bai or the Bye-Byes. The Bai, BAI.
I don't know what that
Hey,
is. What is a bureau?
The Bureau of Arcanological Investigations. They're the ones that make sure, basically, to keep magic from harming people and to keep people from harming magic. Make sure no one does anything stupid.
Yeah, people with magic doing things stupid. We don't know any of them.
Yeah, no. Never liked the magic thing either. Maybe we weren't phrasing it right. Where's your like king, your duke, your jarl? Along those lines. Who like runs the whole show?
We don't really have any of that. We just have a. We just basically have a bunch of people with very fancy suits and a bunch of pins, and they all make sure that we don't get killed by a dragon.
Oh.
Huh. So there's like not one person in charge telling everyone else what to do?
No, there's like I think depends. I think about 50 to 100 people representing different segments of New Jack City that constantly have meetings and yell at each other to make sure that, people got food, housing, education, that we're safe, that, people aren't having a crap time here.
Hold up. Wait. You actually have a government that cares about those things?
Well, yeah, because the thing is, everyone knows where they live.
Oh.
Oh.
So if they're assholes, they're going to get stomped really bad.
Oh. Well, that
I mean,
sounds way better than a jarl.
That would solve the problem. Yeah.
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 Oh, well,
Huh.
thank you so much for this information, Trixie. We've taken up so much of your time. I'm sure you were really busy getting to where you were going. We really appreciate it. And where can we find you again if we're in the city and we wanted to meet up later?
Yeah, maybe we could take you out for a drink sometime.
Or maybe
I would
ride
love
in
to.
one of
I'm
the
actually gonna go
birds.
meet some girls at the Pink Lace to tie a few yards on. If you want to hang out with me and some of my coworkers, we're probably gonna get fist fighting drunk and then challenge some idiots to a bar fight.
I would like to go to there.
I will
I
go.
know. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Pink Lace in a bit. I'm grounded, so I'm not really allowed to go up in the birds no more. Probably in a couple of months when they forget what I am. When they forget what I do. Sorry. See, as a gremlin, I have a magical aptitude for messing with machines.
That's
Wait.
cool.
You use magic to
Oh yeah,
fix the machines?
I'm basically brimming with the crap. Yeah,
But I thought that was illegal here.
it is. That's why if you're run to any bye-byes, you don't tell them you saw me. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saw who?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Look, all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna lose my job again. Look, I've had that job on and off for like 3 years at this point. They're gonna fire me. They're gonna rehire me. They're gonna fire me. It's a whole process, and quite frankly, it's annoying.
And so magic messes up all the machines?
Oh yeah, have you ever seen like the really bad CRs come down the? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, so like y'all just got here, right? So like a week ago, it started raining blood everywhere, like people blood from the sky. Big bad times, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's because apparently all the brothers came out. The three brothers. It's the CR 21.1, 2, and 3. The Buchanan, Bismarck, and Bristol. They were nasty.
Wait, this is out of character. This is a few weeks after Night Wishes 2.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why we gotta be worried about magic, because of magic, we have to fight it, but at the same time, we kind of have to need it to save ourselves from these things that we're summoning. So, what the bye-byes don't know, don't hurt them.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we will totally keep that under wraps. Let's walk and talk. How do you guys feel about gods? Just generally. Just, like, no big... What are they to you?
I mean, we don't really believe in them. Like, we're not gonna, like, be upset at anyone for doing anything with it, but, like, I mean, to be fair, we only got started because God was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, so what does that
But I
even
mean, like, how can you not believe in them if they've done stuff? Like, you guys have literally seen one that was being an asshole. It exists.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Oh gosh, I don't think it's actually made it out of the Magic Academy yet. There's a theory called faith resonance. The idea that belief can actually be harnessed as a form of actual energy between two beings. You know, some people call it like the graded, like love between, people. Sometimes. Anyway, long story short is we know they exist. We don't like them. We don't hate them. We're just not fans.
Got it. Alona just clutches onto that cloak,
I,
man.
I also put my hand on Alona's shoulder just gently because
No,
How's
don't
Morel?
worry.
How's Morel doing? Did Morel cover up?
Morel's just standing there in the middle of the street going like, tough crap.
Look, I'm not trying to make you feel at ease. I don't want you to feel like you got a target on your back, because you don't. No one's got a target on their back here. Life is complicated. Things is people's is complicated, right? We don't like the gods, but it's not our place to tell you what you can and cannot do with your body, with your mind, with your belief. That's not our job. Job
I
is to
like
protect
So
you.
nice.
Yeah, I like that. That's great.
Yeah, look, our job is only to protect you. And if you screw up after we give you the opportunity, well, then our job's to punish you. We're not gonna hurt. What? No.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Oh, great. Well, let's go to the Pink Lady and meet the rest of your friends, who I'm sure are just as delightful as you are.
Yeah, sure. Do you have anywhere else you gotta be? It's gonna be a long night, so if you got a place to stay.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
yeah.
don't we drop our
Oh.
stuff down first, and then we'll meet you there. How's that?
Yeah, look, just ask for the pink lace. Everyone knows it. They'll get you there, no problem. And trust me, we're gonna be there for a while, so don't worry about missing us.
And Dragon's gonna pull out the bullet and be like, "First round's on me."
Gremlin looks at that. Trixie looks at that and goes,
No freaking fucking way.
What?
You got one of her bullets?
Yeah, we spent a couple of days with camouflage. It was very nice, very powerful.
I've never met her. I've only heard rumors because the sky we don't touch down ever. So like, what's she like? I hear she's really strong.
Really strong.
Like big shoulders.
phenomenal.
She killed a dragon in one shot from her for her big rifle gun boomstick.
You saw it happen? Like it's
Yeah,
real?
we're
Right
right
in
there.
front of us.
Saved us.
No freaking way. I thought those were just, bullshit from the fellas in the trenches. It's real?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
And she's been doing it for years. She's been alive, just like saving people all over the place, right and left.
Didn't even take a break either. We were like offered to bring her into the city and buy her a drink and everything, and she just said that she was happy to help and handed me a bullet.
That's amazing. I
Trixie,
want to meet her. Yeah?
what do you know about camouflage?
I just hear some rumors. Sometimes they'll be up, just hanging out. Just hanging in the hangar, hanging in the cauldron. And then sometimes you find some person covered in mud, looking like they've seen a bunch of ghosts just come walking through that front door, and they just keep saying that we remind them of this person named Camouflage, and then they tell us crazy stories. Sometimes they tell us some cool things they do, but what kind of name is Camouflage? What does that even mean? I never thought it was a real person.
Yep, just as real can be.
Yep.
Wowie. I'm gonna, you know what? If I get fired one more time, joke's on them. I'm gonna enlist in the trenches. They can't stop me. What are they gonna do? Oh no! But you're a magical being. Yes, I am. Ha ha.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could probably go back out there and like help find her for you and introduce you. I would say we're like friends now, right? Everybody?
Yeah, we're pretty good friends.
Are you? I'm assuming that we're walking and talking at this. Wait, no, we have to go to the. Damn it! Oh, there's so many questions. I'm gonna ask them later. We gotta go to the thingy.
All right.
Okay, Ezio. For those of you who had not played Assassin's Creed, there's a part in the game where he's just like, "Wait, I have so many questions." So, Fun.
Oh God. So Trixie goes off to Pink Lace to hang out with some of her work friends. You can keep going to the Sheraton along the way. You do see other things like the Stoke Enterprises facility. You see this other unusual building, very similar to the one with the giant stone kind of stamped, or the coin kind of stamped in there. But the coin that's stamped on there above the door has what looks like the point of a compass, and behind it flower petals, and you see a sign saying the Compass Rose Compound. Let's see. You also eventually will come into contact with the Sheraton Hotel, which is, it almost looks like a castle, but the castle that's just alight with clamshell lanterns beaming beautiful color energy up into the sky. You see this awning with massive golden letters just saying Sheraton, with these tiny thin columns made of pure marble. They're gorgeous and they're cylindrical in nature, with a red velvet rope in front of the doors. These massive wooden doors, gilded again with brass and bronze, highly polished, and people in sharp uniforms standing in front of the door.
Perception check on the uniforms.
Go right ahead.
Where are you, dice? There you are. Oh my god, it's a nat 20.
Yeah!
Ew,
Starting
you
off
pursued
strong.
So hard.
I actually got a 28 on mine. Dragon's looking to make sure that this place is secure.
Okay. So, Dragon with the 28.
I'm gonna roll one too.
Oh, go right ahead. Kylie, do you want to roll anything while you're here?
Nope, I'm walking up with confidence.
Hell yeah. The most powerful roll you can ever have. Natural confidence.
And spite. Just
And
be like,
so much spite.
This is a good idea. I took this room from a stranger. It's fine.
And she'll die on that hill. It's fine.
It's like, you've heard maidenless. Now, welcome to pancreasless. You're going to wake up pancreasless. Kidneyless? Kidneyless. That rolled
Yeah,
off the tongue
kidneys.
better.
I got a 25, but I'm looking at any nature that I can see in the city, like a park or something. But we can come back to that.
Sure. Okay, so for the uniforms, 28. You see, Dragon, that these uniforms are meant to reflect or inform a sense of military service. Like you get the epaulets, and you get the same cut and suit, but you notice there's no actual rank on them. No rank, no names, no units, anything. And that's when you realize, out of character, these are bellhops. They work for the hotel. This is just their uniform.
Huh.
Sidney, as you're looking, you pick up on the bellhops that proceed to grab the rope and unclick it so you can gain access to the building. But inside, you see one gentleman wearing a long trench coat with what, out of character, is effectively a black tie with a tie clip and a suit and tie open up. He's got a black tie with a kind of fedora off his head, and he's using a handkerchief to like wipe his brow. Puts it back on, and he's talking to what looks like a catfolk woman with wearing the uniform insignia of the Compass Rose. She has a snake that she's petting, and she's got this kind of shock white in her hair, and she looks like she's seen some things. So that's what you notice. What do you do?
Actual question. Do I recognize... Wait. Am I misremembering? Is this... I feel like I'm misremembering the NPCs. I'm trying to remember. Okay, is the cat person the person from Agrippa Pano Bear, or is the cat person from another side thing we've done.
Well, let me ask you this: do you want to out of character this, or do you want to in character this?
I mean, in character, Alona wants to remember if she's seen these people before, and that'll give Sydney a little bit of a hint in case this is something Alona's actually seen before.
Okay, I'll say this to you. Just to give you this, you don't recognize this character.
Side quest thing. Cool. Now Sydney wants to know. Kylie knows. Do you?
Do I?
Do you know this person?
I thought I knew it at first, but now I don't know.
Okay, does Sydney know this person?
No. Oh no, Sydney. Oh, Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might know this person.
Oh,
Yes, the answer is yes. I'm being facetious. Play with me, goddammit.
Who are they, PJ? We've been doing this for 2-3 years.
So
There's
you
lot
see
of
a cat.
NPCs.
That's true. We've had a lot of characters across a lot of games. So you see a catfolk of the Compass Rose petting a pet snake with a wild look in her eye, like she has seen a horrible, horrible thing, and a streak of white in her fur to cement that fact.
Okay, all right, I get it, I understand, I remember. Okay, cool. All right.
And for those of us who don't know, we're also excited to learn.
We'll just say that Alona is fascinated by the little snake and looks at it as we approach the station to check in. Yay.
So as you move in, Shonibus, the gentleman with the suit and tie looks at you and goes, "I'm very sorry, ma'am. We'll pick this up again really soon. Are you the point of contact I was told to come here about accommodations and rooms?"
Yeah, that was me, and she's gonna hold up the voucher.
Perfect. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make sure your rooms are ready. This is all off the books. If anyone asks, you don't live here. You haven't been here. We ain't never met. All right.
No, I ain't seen a damn thing.
Perfect. All right. And then he walks over, and you can kind of see him whispering to the concierge across this beautiful wood oak table, again gilded with brass and bronze. While he's gone, the woman, the catfolk with the snake, just goes,
Howdy. Hi, how are you? It's great to see you.
Hi. And then Dragon is going to cross his arms and stare directly at Chio about that whole conversation.
Same.
Gonna like stop.
I walk over and I go, it's a pleasure to meet you. Who's your nice little friend here?
Oh, this is, well, he tells me his name is Henri, I want to say. I really don't know. He's not my snake, but he's my best friend now.
Oh, that's awesome. That makes me happy. I haven't seen many animals beyond rats. I saw lots of rats in the city, though. So I think a snake is probably they're on the streets. I haven't seen any in here. It's too nuts.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm a representative of the Compass Rose. I've been placed here to go into investigations, and it's a pleasure to meet y'all.
Oh, you're investigating something. Is everything all right? Are we in danger?
No, well, sometimes we're all in danger a little bit, but no, I think we're fine. No, we're just okay. No, we're just here to investigate. Well, some rumors we heard. It's nothing dangerous. We just want to make sure if our findings are correct.
What rumors?
Well, how can I put this? There are some urban legends about some people, and we want to make sure it's true or not. People being alive, people being dead, things like that.
Oh,
Like what? Like people undead running around? We've dealt with undead a lot.
right.
Yeah. What
You know
what kind of
who's
urban
an
legend?
expert about the undead? Our good friend Chio and our good friend Ichi. They're both really good at knowing about dead people.
Yeah, also our friend Morel. He's been undead a few times. One of which, apparently, thanks to Chio.
We're not talking about this right now. This is not the time. We'll talk about it when we get to the room.
Fine. But you better tell me the whole story. And let me know if there's any other stories that I should hear about.
This is what I'll say. We haven't met anyone who's undead in our time trying to move up here. If we did, we'll let you know. Does that sound good?
Yeah. You know what? If you find that you can help with the investigation, you'll know when it's already upon you, and we'll come meet you and ask you questions then.
Well, how do you know
how'd
we
you-
can already help?
She begins to kind of stare into the middle distance.
Have y'all ever been to a place on the southeast coast of the Adelphon continent? Just
Oh, no.
on the night of a full moon, when the wind is
Ouch.
cold and sharp.
I sure have not.
Me
Oh.
either.
Good. Sometimes I get memories that I don't like. Dreams, I guess, dreams for the waking people, waking people. And I have to remind myself that it wasn't real. I have to remind myself to forget.
Oh,
Hey, PJ.
Mm-hmm.
How's the Omrendor doing in my pocket?
I mean, you haven't used it. It's just a door in your hand until you open it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Are you sure? I mean, you seem very interested. No?
No. No. Just, I'll leave it alone.
You definitely see. You know what? I'm going to give this to Randy.
Oh.
You see the snake that's being held by this catfolk person is aggressively tonguing the air in the direction of Ilona.
oh. I'm gonna lean over to it and I'm gonna go. Oh, I promise my friend is mighty nice. What's wrong, little buddy?
You hear a voice. This woman possesses something very important to me.
Oh, are you sure? Maybe my friend has a face that many people might have seen before, but I promise I don't think she would she would have some. Why would she have something that belongs like is important to you?
I can taste it in the air. She possesses the last totem of my mistress. She possesses the last totem of our god.
I'm going to go. Oh, I see. That was just a mistake. And I'm going to turn and look at Alona and go, I think we should get up to our rooms. I'm getting mighty tired. I'm sorry for trying to cut this short, ma'am. I don't think we got your name.
You say this to the snake or to the
So to the snake, I'm pretending like, that's mighty nice, but I'm like I'm trying to play it off like I don't know what he's talking about, and then I turn to Alona and I'm like, I think we should get back to our rooms.
Yeah, Dragon also doesn't get it. Like, what? You're tired already? I mean, we're supposed to go out drinking in like 20 minutes.
I look at Dragon and I go, I think I really, really need to get to the room. Please.
Oh. I get it. He's got to use the bathroom.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long journey.
Yeah, it has.
And then I turn back to the lady and I'm like, I'm sorry to try to cut this short, but my friend here's right. We'll find you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll find me.
she stands up with the snake and she goes,
I need to go now.
and then just turns and leaves.
Hi.
I sort of turn to Alona and I go, we've got some stuff we need to talk about in the room.
Yes,
Right.
we do. Dragon looks at Gio.
I told you I would tell you when we get there.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
not just
now.
that.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go
right.
upstairs.
We're waiting on the guy to come back.
Damn it.
He comes back. I was trying to get that in there. He comes back saying, yeah, we were able to secure the master suite at the top of the entire building. Hope you don't mind waiting for like a 5-minute elevator ride, but you're on the 60th floor of this building. Which is good because honestly, beside room service, no one's supposed to be up there anyway.
That's a lot of stairs.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's quite a few.
Yeah.
How do we get? We got to walk all that way.
No. An elevator, a lift, a moving Jimmy box, the vertical ups a doozy. You don't. Oh my. Buy that. And he walks over and he pushes this button in this wall, and you see a light come out of it. And then after a few awkward seconds of him waiting expectantly, you hear this ding. And opening is this metal door with this tiny compartment. And it's lavish. You see polished wood oak, again gilded with a cage of brass and bronze, and a beautiful plush velvet carpet for the flooring. He gets in, puts his hand along the side of the wall, and he says, now get in. It's going to be at least a 5-minute long elevator ride to the top.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
I go in and I hold this like the like something on the wall.
Yep. That's the vibe. The vibe is.
Dragon is looking at all the buttons and just starts poking them.
He slaps your hands. He goes, are you an asshole? What are you doing?
What? They light up when you push them.
Yeah, to tell you that's the floor you're going to. You're like a freaking child. If I swear it, you know what? Hold on. He pushes this red latch. This red plunger comes out. He pushes the red plunger. You hear this really horrible rattle bell sound as he then collapses it. And you see all the lights just shut down. And then he hits floor 60. That's an emergency stop, asshole. Now everyone knows we're here. Thank you for that.
You don't understand.
Sorry, I don't know what it is. It lights up when you push it. It's cool.
Dragon is Buddy the elf.
Murderous Buddy the elf.
Buddy the elf.
Buddy the elf, if you listened to one too many metal albums and just got really into swordplay.
What do you have? A gun? No!
No! So you start feeling the whole world around you skyrocket. You can hear this buzzing all around you. The man in the suit and tie with the coat just stands there waiting expectantly, staring, almost associating into these two wooden doors that have closed in front of you all. And he just kind of looks at you all. Freelancers.
Sorry about the buttons. I've never been in, what'd you call it? Abitator?
A lift box.
And
I think he also said.
Yeah. We don't have these where I come from.
Oh, I've never seen a building this tall in my entire life.
Where do y'all hail from anyway? I mean, obviously you're not New Jack citizens. Where do y'all come from?
Bratton.
Svegar.
Brick. Svega.
Nubia.
Nubia. Ah, love that word. That's a fun word. How about you, Toots, with the Brady hair?
I'm from the general Acadian area.
Ah, not interesting. Yeah, I ain't been to Acadia in a long time. Sweet. So what do y'all think about magic?
It's
Can't
not
stand the
good.
stuff. Really
It's
weird.
terrible, man. Those
Why
dogs.
Vibes.
We would
No
not
good.
know anything about the magics
Mm-mm.
at all. Not at all.
Mm-mm.
The gentleman opens up his coat, reaches in, grabs something, and pulls out a little leather pouch, flips it open, and you see this big brass badge with the two faces on it. And he presses it, and you feel this energy fill the whole elevator. The air begins to smell with that crackle and heat of ions, like an old computer struggling to stay alive. You feel that ionization heavy in the air. Wes, Dragon feels beyond the static, making his hair start to stand up a little bit. You feel uneasy. You feel dehydrated. You feel discombobulated.
Oh, so I just feel like Wes. Cool.
Sure, yeah, yeah. You feel like Wes after he's spent a whole day working on a porch or a deck. And with that, he twists the badge, presses it again, and you see this like little rippling energy. All right, now let's be honest here. I activated the anti-magical field, and now I've activated the truth field. So let's be honest. Judging by your friend, Mr. Smurf, one of y'all's got the magic. Got bad. Now, that being said...
What's the Smurf?
Oh, it's this cute cartoon featuring little blue people. They're just, they're so damn wholesome. My kids love them. They love them. Yeah, it's a moving picture. It's like a... What? Your mouth? Yeah, it's because you're magic, dum-dum. I'm muting you. I'm turning down your volume.
I don't like it.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but when this elevator ride's done, it'll be a-okay.
I promise my friend won't do anything. Can you please not? He looks really sick. Can that makes him feel bad? Please don't do that. We will tell you whatever you want.
Sure. This is just for
sticking up.
This is just for protection. It's also to make sure no one can listen in. And if they do listen in by magical means, they can't. That being said, let's see, which one of you is the freelancer working with us? And he points to Shionibus. It looks like they froze. I think we might be losing them in a bit.
Oh no, is it Robot Kaylee? Oh my god.
Nope, she's back. We lost you for a bit.
Don't bring that name to this stream.
Dragon
That's
immediately
cursed.
glares at Chianovus again.
What?
Just like, oh, me? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm going to be a point of contact. Do you need a lead? Because if not, I can give you at least good 3 stars for your investigation.
What investigation? What are
Okay,
you talking
everyone
about?
in here, we got to get real cool real fast because I got a lot to tell you. He's fine, says to Dragon. So, little backstory. Camouflage isn't alive, first of all.
What?
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound correct.
We saw her. She
Mhm.
was like flesh and blood. Like she was. What?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shionibus is right. Yeah.
Dragon then glares at
You
Alona.
know too?
I don't know. I don't know what this part of it is, but I know that camouflage isn't alive. That's
And
all
you
I
didn't
know.
want to
I
share
don't know
that
about
with
this part.
the group?
Why is this the first we're hearing?
But I look at Morel. Did you know?
No.
I think you and Alona got some things to talk about.
Look, I have to give her the space to have her own identity and information. I can't just constantly police her every thoughts or catalog everything she knows. She's an individual.
Morel is a good person.
Dragon is like still glaring at Alona. We went to another world together, and you didn't tell me about this. How?
All right.
This was after. Listen, there was no time. I also don't know about this part. We were all
Alright.
gonna find out in the room, and we just got stopped before we got to the room. And Shionibus, please cut it now.
Yeah. So she's not alive. First of all, 2, she's a child.
It's a big freaking child.
She
I mean,
she was taking down dragons. What kind of child does that?
one that doesn't appear to be a child, but is has the soul of one. So like that's cool. Oh god, what else? And then so how I got the board. The room and board. So this guy saw me see camouflage, saw me have like a what the fuck moment, and like called me over and was like, hey, you see camouflage? And I was like, yeah. And it kind of just happened. And he was like, yo, we have this investigation. And it was like, if you can find out information, like that's cool. And I said, you gonna pay me? And he's like, yeah. And I said, sold. That's basically the whole story.
Who? I look at the
So it's a bounty?
guy holding the field of truth, and I go, "Who are we working for then?"
Well, very simply put, my name is Agent Pulver. I represent the BAI, the Bureau for Arcane. Yeah, I know that look. I know that look all too well. Look, I know we're not too popular around here, but we have some theories that we've been testing for a while. We need confirmations. Now, here's where you all come in. Clearly, everywhere we go, people know what we're up to. So we're going to need someone who can basically sneak into our own enterprises to get information. We're also currently working in conjunction with the Compass Rose. They're also having an investigation inside our city walls. Now, you solve any one of these bad boys, call it even. Because the minute we get the Compass Rose off our butts, we can continue doing our job. So, as far as it goes, until this elevator is about to stop, if you can, you either need to break into the BAI, go into their Dark Vault operation units or operation vault where they keep everything, or you'll go to Emmerich Industries, find out what the hell they're keeping in the basement that's pissing off the Compass Rose so damn much.
Oh.
Was Emmerich one of the ones that make the big guns?
Emmerich does, Stokes does. There's a few other new ones popping up left, right, and middle.
All right. Yeah, I thought we might be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, now here's how this is going to work. You can go and do whatever the hell you're going to do. Don't get caught. If you get caught, we'll disavow you immediately. Get whatever evidence you can, get whatever story you need from your investigation. You bring it back to me, and I will put it through our proper channels. We have a connection over at the Magic University. I can do some research to whatever magical thing you got or find, etc., etc.
What if we say no?
Then we kick you out. You don't get a room and board.
All right. So we do this. We break into your own office.
Mm-hmm.
How do we stop people from, and he points at the device that the guy is using, doing that to us?
I'm afraid at this point I cannot comply with this line of questioning.
All right.
Is it because you're worried we'll figure out a way around it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Or just kill him and take it.
Also 100%.
Okay. Well, also perception check.
Yeah.
So he's not bothered that we're magic users at all. He
Make a
doesn't.
perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, I would also like to do that.
Because we're very. I'm gonna use my hero point.
24.
Never mind. Just kidding. Alona doesn't see anything. She's just upset at the situation. She's just upset.
Dragon
Generally.
is very suspicious of this man.
32.
32 perception.
Yep.
At 24.
24. Kylie, looked like you were going to say something. Is there something you wanted to roll or add?
I was just curious. Is he human?
Half elf.
Interesting.
Randy, 30 perception.
32. But yes.
32. You get the feeling, because of this man's job, he knows a lot about what happens. Having met Trixie, knowing that the Bureau is constantly investigating activities inside and outside the building, looking for magic and magical truths, they probably have seen and learned some things and had to let a lot of things go, despite what the book may tell them to do. This guy looks like he has had to make every choice against the book and knows a ton of dark secrets about magic in New Jack City.
Do I get part of that?
You're 28. Yeah, you get some of that. You also get that he's frustrated by you, has zero like actual ill will towards you.
All right. Well, you can't tell us how to stop these things, but I guess one thing you might be able to help us with if we need to infiltrate your own bureau, where should we start trying to do that?
If that's the route you want to take, I have an inside man currently working on that floor. Yeah, it's about fifth floor on the east side of the building. There should be what looks like a grate. It is actually an air vent. It will be unlocked for the next week. You can easily gain access there any time of day. Now, once you get egress to the building, what you do is up to you. I highly recommend stealth. Be careful. Magic is a trick that'll only work once in that building. Yeah. But once you go to the Dark Operations Vault, there's a lot of our dirty secrets in there. Just keep an eye out for the camouflage file that we have there.
Out of curiosity, why are you investigating someone who's helping your soldiers?
Because it's the one dirty secret no one wants to look into. Understandable, for good reasons. The morale she brings to everyone is measurable.
I guess that's kind of my point. Is if she's such a positive influence, why risk even exposing the fact that she's not alive?
You walk through the muddy trenches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you cast spells out there?
Yes.
Did you see how pissed off the whole world got around you when you did that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What if she's connected to that?
But she's stopping it.
But she's a part of it. Or not. That's just it. We don't know. And if she is, then we have to have a second conversation. Weighing the pros and the cons.
You think then in her fight, in her struggle to fight against the magic, she might actually be causing some of the events?
Possibly. Look, all I know is this. Every couple of months, the sky bleeds like it's that time, and next thing we know, a friggin' monster comes out of the sky and tries to kill us. And we lose good people every damn week to those monsters. And I know we train them to fight those monsters every day. But what if something's making it worse? I don't know. This is just about learning more than what we're willing to ask ourselves about. We don't got to do nothing with it, but if we know, at least we know.
Can I tell if he would intend to harm camouflage in some way?
Give me a perception check.
26.
You get the feeling he genuinely believes in her.
Okay. All right. I'll help.
All right. Now remember, you got two options here. You go to the BAI, you do this, you learn a little bit more about everyone's favorite hero, for better or worse. Or you get the compass rose off her ass and you go to Emmerich Industries and you see what they're keeping in the basement. No wrong choice. Just, I guess the only wrong choice is not doing any one of those because they will kick you out. I mean, you can stay in the city. You just can't stay in the Schulten.
And what in particular does Emmerich have?
We don't know. We have not been able to gain access to the basement for over 50 years.
Honestly, why are you stopping this elevator right now? What is the point of this? If the only consequence is that we don't get room and board, then why are we even having this conversation? It sounds like there's no stakes in this for us. We're just being held hostage, holding a completely pointless conversation because for some reason you think, oh, these newbies in here are going to get intimidated by what? Losing room and board? It seems like if we mess this up, we lose everything and we get in huge trouble. In exchange for what?
All right.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
That's fair. Well, I know that there was a deal made. I know that there are other things coming on the back end. I'm not privy to that deal. I am just your agent liaison in charge of this operation. Basically, I'm the guy who's connecting you to the big operation. The AI could pay you a lot of money, give you some relics kept away somewhere. I don't know. It's between you and the captain.
And
All I know is right now what I'm responsible for is making sure you do a job and you got some place to stay.
You see Dragon's if anyone looking at Dragon sees his eyes grow really big for a second. What about those dragon killing metal birds?
Oh,
We'll talk. But if those are what you want, that's between you and the captain. I'll make sure to take that to him. If you don't want one of those, maybe we'll sign a waiver allowing you to legally own one of the weapons from Emmerich or Stokes.
What are those things called?
Which
Are
ones?
they-
The ones in the air?
The flying
Yeah.
birds.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we've got a few of them. We got bombers, we got jet fighters. I mean, they're all airplanes.
Airplanes. That sounds
Yeah.
better than metal bird.
I don't know. I think metal birds sound kind of cool.
I mean, kind of like.
All right.
I've never heard of an airplane.
well,
How do we
Nicolas
contact
Dragon.
you when we need you again?
Hold on. Reaches into his other pocket, pulls out what looks like a small metal bead with like a red button on it, and he hands it to Shonibus. And he says, "You'll press this button. That's going to send off a signal. My badge will respond, and I'll come to you. Probably be in like 5-10 minutes tops."
And if it's dire and we're already dead, it'll be 5-10 minutes still.
Well, I mean, if you're dead, then the bead's kind of useless, right?
If I press this, I'm expecting you there like 2 minutes flat. Maximum 2 minutes.
All
So
right,
you better
fine.
start doing your high knees.
All right, fine. I tell you what, you give me just a small area of where you're gonna be, so I can make sure I'm gonna be about 2 minute radius away from you.
I'm sure you're always gonna have eyes on us, so I'm not gonna call you every time we go somewhere new. That seems kind of controlling.
Oh my freaking! Okay, fine. Yeah, I will make sure that I will up my plainclothes security to make sure we find you, and I will make sure that I will be at a 2-minute window from your presence at all times. Is that good? Is that
Yeah,
good? All
That's
right.
fine.
Now that's service.
So we gotta get this thing moving. I'm kind of like,
I
wanna
I
lay down
really
for, like,
do
an
need
hour.
to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, hold on then. He reaches in, he pulls out what looks like this unusual flat plastic card, and he kind of slides it into this little brass receiver. And when that happens, the door opens up, and it opens up immediately into your room.
Oh,
Is there a bath here?
Yeah, I think the concierge says there's 3 baths, five rooms, 5 beds, and 1 guest bed.
Dibs on my own room.
Dibs on the biggest room.
I mean, I think we all get our own room. Well, no.
Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah,
Don't.
it seems
Oh,
like
we have to
Alona and
share a
Morel might have to
room.
share a room.
What a
I'm sharing a
shame.
room with Shunibus and Ichi. All 3 of us are sharing a room. Isn't that right?
No,
Nope.
Jonathan
Yeah.
says
What?
already said that she was taking the biggest room, and
Yeah.
I claimed a room.
I'm taking a room myself.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know
If
Tobias
there-
is taking a room. Ichi's taking a room. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
if you
so
if you
sorry.
take the biggest room, there's plenty of room
Nope.
for me.
No, it's actually quite small, actually. And it's so far away, and I wouldn't want you to, like, be away from everyone else. Okay, bye.
Mhm.
And then go find the room. She's gonna, like, look at Morel and, like, smirk, and then, like, go find her room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tap Morel on the shoulder. One word: flowers. Actually, two flowers and candles. And then he's gonna go drop his stuff off in the room.
I
Flowers and
stop
candles, okay.
and look at Alona and I go, you know that Compass Rose woman with the snake? The cat folk? The snake said you had something that belonged to its mistress. Some kind of item or something.
An item.
and it could taste it in the air. I
I mean,
wanted
I
us to get away from that woman, but I have a feeling that might not be the last time she finds us.
I mean, I can take a look through my things, but I mean, everything I have, is either from home or I got when everyone was with me. I don't know what that could be. We can take a look together later if you want, but you have to use the bathroom.
Oh, I was lying. Sorry.
Oh. Well, now
Yeah.
I have to use the bathroom.
I mean, yeah, you.
I actually do have to pee.
Okay. Well, on that note, as you enter into this amazing penthouse suite that takes the entire 60th floor of the Shirlton Hotel, this is where we're going to take our 5-minute break. When we come back, part 2 of episode 29, The Adventures in New Jack City. We'll see what these amazing heroes do. Until then, be back in 5 minutes, everyone. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of episode 29. So where we left these amazing heroes, they had just gotten off the lift and into their penthouse suite on the 60th floor of the Shirlington Hotel. Now, if you're curious what it looks like, you can basically just go to Google and type in Art Deco hotel rooms. My God, I can't talk. And they all look like that. Beautiful hand-cut marble floors, gorgeous drapes, big, beautiful beds with the clamshells and the dramatic lighting and angles. It's gorgeous. And everyone has, well, there's 5 rooms and 3 baths. So depending on how you're cutting this up, someone's going to have to sleep head to toe in a bed. So.
Or they can do a cuddle.
Or they could cuddle.
Yeah.
Or one of them could sleep on the couch that's in the room. You know, very, like, you know.
Oh, we're making Tobias sleep on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, buddy!
There is a guest room, a lovely exposed brick studio with a Murphy bed. So it's got just a lot of like the old world chic, but it's drab.
Okay, well maybe Tobias can have that instead of the couch.
Be the nice thing to do. We did just save him from martyrdom. We don't want to punish his existence.
Yet.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, listen, hello, I'm the freaking martyr of the whole world. Why are you treating me like an asshole?
Because
Don't
you're
answer.
an intern.
Oh, do you want to go there for the 90th time?
Honestly, Tobias, if you stopped making weird jokes about the women in our party, maybe we wouldn't treat you so weird.
Exactly.
Also, if you're ever asking Chio if she wants to go there, you should know the answer. Don't fuck around and find out with Chio.
Yeah, Morel like almost died. So
What do you mean?
That's right. She killed me with a
died.
giant orc. She absolutely
killed
tried to
you
kill
too?
me.
almost.
See?
Almost.
All right.
Almost. No,
Speaking
yeah,
of
she did try.
Shionibus, you did say you were going to tell Dragon all about that, so now I feel like you should.
Well, I need to take a pause now because I need to know about the bounty that you didn't tell me about.
Oh.
It's not a bounty, it's a job. There's difference.
So what you're saying is you took a job to find out information and report back. That's a bounty.
That's spy work.
Am I a spy? I'm a spy.
What would spy work be to a mercenary? A bounty.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Anyway, we made a deal and we would gather information and then we would tell him when we'd want things or what we needed and he would get it for us. So there wasn't a set amount of money or things that we get. I told him we will let him know as the job progresses.
Did you know he worked for the BAI? Because I think we would have wanted to stay away from them, you know, assuming that our friend here is arcanely, you know, powered.
See, I think I just, my fatal flaw, I think I just saw dollar signs and I kind of just tuned out the rest. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, yeah, but Shionibus, we should really talk about the fact that you did put us in a potentially very dangerous situation without asking the rest of us first.
Yes. And I hear you. But if all they're offering us right now is room and board. He said we can take the job, we can't, doesn't matter.
How much money are they talking?
He hasn't said specifically, but it'd be a fair amount. You know, I don't do anything for cheap, especially when it comes to bounty work.
If anyone has noticed, Dragon has wandered off from the conversation and is looking around the room.
I'm gonna steal shit.
Give me a stealth. What am I doing? No one's gonna actually watch. Yeah. If you want to steal, take a 10. You get 3 amazing fluffy robes, 5 gorgeous plush towels, some wonderful complimentary hand soaps, shampoos, toothpaste, lotions, and cologne or perfume, both unisex. And you also steal the big book of science, which for some reason is like in every hotel room in New Jack City.
That's amazing. That's so good. Dragon's also not stealing. He's just looking around. And he is playing with the knobs in the bathroom for the bathtub.
As you find these big porcelain like rotating wheels covered with that beautiful polished brass, you turn it and you start hearing this and the walls start to kind of hum a little bit, and you hear this and water begins to pour out of this unusual looking hose made of steel, and water by the gallon starts to fill this porcelain basin in front of you, this marble porcelain basin in front of you. Instantly.
This is the coolest thing ever. And he touches the water. Is it warm?
It is relaxingly hot.
And without thinking, he like takes his shirt off, takes his pants off, like, and then like starts to get in, and then wait, and then wraps a towel around his torso and runs out. Guys, the water, it comes out of the walls, and it's hot. It's hot water out of the walls.
Is it broken?
Also, he's just in a towel at the moment.
Yeah.
No. It's like supposed to, I turned a thing, and it made noise, and then water came out of a wall. Yeah.
Where are your clothes? Why?
Well, I was gonna take a bath, but then I thought it was more important to share about
and
the
you
water
run
from the
into
walls.
a room with your friends, almost naked. That's not.
We've almost died together. Who cares if you all see my penis? I'm holding a towel.
All right. Anyway,
What?
got it. Wall does really cool things with water.
Why is this the boundary?
We were having a conversation.
You're a
I
child.
joined with the water wall thing.
You're a child, Dragon.
No, if I was a child, I wouldn't have covered up at all. You obviously have not met children.
All right. Anyway,
I'm going to go take my nice warm bath from the water wall.
Yes,
All right?
please do. Please.
but
please
it's a
do.
bath that's like coming out the wall.
Uh-huh. Look,
What
if
is
it's
that?
magic or machines, or I don't care. All I know is it's a hot bath, and I haven't had a bath in weeks, and we went through the trenches.
That's fair.
Bath does sound nice.
Did you see the city? Everyone is clean. Everything is nice. There were very many pretty people here. We're gonna go drinking.
You know, it's true. I've heard that Spygar actually have a really great like hygiene.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
No, I try and bathe at least 3 times a week. Obviously, can't do that in the trenches.
I mean, bathing is great, but this water wall thing. Yeah. Oh, I think I just got a whiff of myself too. I didn't think about that.
There are 3 baths in here. I'm using one of them.
All right.
You guys have fun. And Dragon just like kind of walks off, like a little pep in his step.
So we were trying to have a serious conversation, and it looks like one of our party members is now doing other stuff. I'd also like to take a Nice shower,
Yeah.
bath. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what
sounds
that
real
other
nice.
word was.
Are you guys all gonna go take showers?
Yeah, you have one in your room too.
I thought there were only 3.
Apparently, there are only 3.
Oh.
We're gonna have to take turns. I call seconds. And I run off to the bathroom, and then you hear from the other room, "Oh my gosh, this is wonderful!"
And from the other side, yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
All right, so hand waving. After probably an hour and a half, you all take turns taking a shower, and it is the most blissful feeling of warm and cozy and clean, with the plush towels and the fluffy robes. It's like you're just being cradled by a warm cloud or like a gentle bear. As you go back to your rooms, you see these beautiful drape curtains, opening them up. It's now nighttime in the city, and you're seeing the nightlife of New Jack City. Along the pitch black of the sky and all of the stars in the open field, you see massive lights moving and darting back and forth, cutting across the city, alerting people to the amazing sights and sounds below. You see beautiful light bulbs just pop and glare and glisten in the night. You see people in beautiful clothes, gowns, makeup, shining, moving, horseless carts. Why am I keep doing that? I don't know. Anyway, this amazing livelihood. You even see giant towers by one of the buildings that just and then it's alive like giant Tesla coils, but somehow gorgeous city infrastructure Tesla coils just popping light for the whole world to see. And then you see 2 massive wardrobes. Opening them up, you find your choice of a dress or a suit or anything in between that has a little note kind of tacked into it. And it says, "Enjoy the free clothes, blend in, and have a great time. Signed, Agent Pulver of the BAI."
Is there a top hat?
Yes. There's top hats, fedoras, wide brims. You're seeing like berets. You see shimmering, gorgeous flapper gowns with very light beadwork. You're seeing amazing silk dresses, silk suits, 3 pieces, 2-piece, gorgeous ties. This is your chance to dress your character up in that wonderful 1920, 1940 Americana AU threads. Live your best life.
Dragon is 100% putting on an all-white 3-piece suit.
All white 3-piece suit. I love it.
Hair slicked back, like combed back and gelled, like the whole deal. Blue pocket square.
Oh, lovely.
All right.
Is the shirt blue? Is the shirt white and the tie's
The
white?
vest is blue,
The vest is blue. Yes.
and the jacket's white with the blue pocket square. Guys, if we didn't adventure all the time, this is how I dress. This is so comfortable and soft on the inside. You have no idea.
I step around the corner. I have a top hat, like suit with a tail, and a pocket watch, like on a gold chain that's like hanging out the pocket. And I go, and a cane, and a cane.
You look awesome too.
I feel really fancy. And he's trying to walk like some of the people he saw on the street earlier in the day. I don't know. And he pulls out the pocket watch. I don't know how to read this thing, but it looks really cool.
Out of curiosity, would Dragon know how to read a clock because he spent so much time with the royal family?
Huh.
Trying to think of the technology in Shalator. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
And the closest thing your mind can think of, though, is a sundial or a compass.
So So he just starts like, oh, can I see it?
Of course.
And just starts spinning the dial. Well,
Oh.
this doesn't work so well as a compass. You just kind of move it wherever you want.
Oh.
I mean, it's very pretty though.
Yeah. I saw a guy looking at it several times while he was walking down the street. I'm just gonna pull it out and be like, oh, that's mighty curious. And I'm gonna put it back.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Something my mother taught me is always act like you know what you're doing.
Yep. I think the cane will help me do that. And he just sort of waddles away.
That explains a lot. What is Shionibus wearing? I want to know.
So Shionibus is going to walk out in a suit, but it's
Yes!
a black suit, with kind of a gray vest, very kind of Peaky Blinder esque, with like kind of the beret hat. She's not going to have the razor in the hat, but you get the idea. And so she like kind of like walks out, like hands in kind of vest pocket with like the same pocket watch-esque thing, but the chains kind of hanging out, so you're able to see it. All right, so how does this look? I didn't really feel like I wanted to wear the dress because like if we have to run, I feel like that's gonna be a problem. Not that I can't, because I can, but you know.
You see Luna walk out in a dress. she's like pulling it down a little bit because she's normally completely covered because she wears robes and leggings, and she took off all of that, and she's in like heels and like these tiny little like kitten heels. She's like pulling the dress down, and it's like this like maroon like little number with like little cap sleeves, and she walks out with her hair down, and she's like, what'd you say about running? Shonibus, you look so good.
You do too. Look at you, my little sunspot.
So as Alona walks out in that attire, you see Dragon just staring at her for a moment with his jaw down a little bit, like, yeah, you guys both look awesome.
I didn't get that reaction. Rude. She takes a toothpick and just like unwraps it and like sticks it in her mouth.
I mean, Gio, you kind of.
No, it's too
always
late
look
now.
cool.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's too late now.
Morel comes in and you hear him go like, "All right, everyone. I don't know if this is the look, but I'm trying for it." You see him walk out. He is wearing a pressed, nicely cut, kind of like black and gray pinstripe pants and a matching vest with a gray shirt and a big white bow tie on. He's got cufflinks for the shirt, two turtle shell cufflinks, and he's got a black leather cabbie hat kind of pulled down over the top. And you see him like a couple of rings, like the rings don't fit, so I'm gonna take them off. They're making my hands get all painful.
How does everyone? We all look great.
Where's
Yeah.
Tobias?
Tobias goes, "Did someone say where's Tobias?" And then he comes jumping into the room. He's got this sharp metallic blue dress shirt with a bright golden tie, a golden three-piece suit. He's got a long kind of khaki brown peat coat and a walking cane. And he's like, and you know, the best thing about this entire outfit is there's a sword in the cane.
Wait, what?
There's a bloody sword in the cane.
I
Yeah.
want a cane sword.
I
No, it's for
don't know
me.
how
You
to
can
use
have
a
it.
sword, but this is badass.
I
he
feel
starts-
amazing.
Yeah, I just hit my kukri on my back.
So now you're styling and profiling and ready to hit the city streets of New Jack City at night. Now the question is, there's so many things to do here. You have the Emmerich Industries breaking into the BAI. You have Stokes Enterprises. You have Strassland Theater District. You have
We had plans for the night, so we're definitely grabbing drinks.
Mhm.
Did we
Ah.
want to go shopping first though?
Yeah, we might want to do that a little bit.
Well, if you want to go shopping, you're going to want to go to Victorique's Boutique District. The premier 5 city blocks of all the best quality items, both high fashion, commissions, anything that you can find is in the Victorique Boutique District. Now, it's not all just the bougie and the elite. You also have some of the best quality handmade suits, affordable for people of all income, as well as things like jewelry and, knives, equipment, anything right on that block.
Or should we meet up with the Night Witches because we said we would?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. We could always go shopping tomorrow. It's our first night here. We can do our investigations during the daytime. But look at this place. Look at all the lights.
Look at us.
Exactly. That is exactly right.
I feel like a lion in the jungle. Like I just am. I don't know if that's the right analogy, but
you could literally turn into a lion, right?
I could.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean,
let's stop standing around and let's get to a place indoors. Alona is shuffling uncomfortably and starts walking in a direction. She doesn't even know which way she's going.
I look at across the street at like a man who is like, holding, like probably walking with his girlfriend down the street really politely, and I look over at Morel and I like tap him and I'm like, you might want to hold doors open like that guy over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Right, because doors are heavy and I should be the one to hold them.
No, I mean, she can open a door by herself. She sure can. It's just the nice thing to try to do.
Yeah, it's polite.
Oh, it's polite.
Have
nice
you
to do.
told her that she looks pretty in the dress?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, mates. When I look at the dress, I can't make words. I don't know the right words. It's hard. It's difficult.
And Dragon just smiles. I know that feeling, my friend. That's a good feeling to have.
Yeah.
So it just go say she's pretty. She looks pretty tonight.
Right.
That's all you have to say. And if you just say that a couple times in your head, you'll be able to get it out.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna do that when I open the door. When I open the door for her, that's when I'll say it.
Actually, you don't use pretty. Use beautiful.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She's beautiful. Okay, got it. After some time of walking and following the signs, you do get to the Pink Lace nightclub. There's this wonderful buzzing sound as you see this symbol, this sign made of lights itself, of a cocktail being kind of tipped over, and the woman inside kind of like kicking an olive on the way out. And once you get in, it's dark, but it's loud. You're hearing the most amazing music. There's actually a feeling you get. It's warm, as you also hear the music muffled by laughter. Everything is covered in this heavy plush red velvet. Clamshell torches cover the walls, giving what little light you can, and you see a livelihood, the likes of which you have never seen before. Shionibus, you're definitely getting a little bit of the temple to Kioma that Felix Chance works in, those vibes. But instead of feeling like no one's allowed to leave, you're feeling like everyone is having the time of their life and laughing and having a great time.
I'm going to do so many double takes to see if Felix is here.
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Oh, no. Oh, dice jail. Look at my lovely new dice dungeon.
Yeah.
It's
got
so
a
cute.
light.
It lights up.
That is so freaking cool.
Do you have glow-in-the-dark dice? Because that could charge the glow-in-the-dark dice.
I don't know. It came with dice. I don't know if this is glow in the dark, but
I will
we
say
will experiment.
It's Edge of Legends green too.
I love
Right?
that. Yes.
I'm using my hero point.
Okay.
It's the same freaking roll.
What's the number?
It's 24.
24. As you start moving through, and entering. By the way, there's this really cool door. Well, it's not really a door. It's a panel of glass with a brass handle. Once you push on it, it starts to move in a circle until you come out and into the main foyer of this establishment. Also, chat was like, is he drinking a Capri Sun? Yes, he is. He is absolutely drinking Capri Sun.
I 100% go around like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's watching you and they're cheering you on. They're like, yeah, look at him. He's having a great time in there. Yeah, I get so nauseous in those things, but he's having the time of his life.
I'm like, this is fun.
Dragon would like to join on the other side.
So this thing just starts spinning like wild. Morel and Tobias, and I don't know if the ladies are out of the spinning doors, but for sure everyone's watching.
No, we left. I mean, I left. Can't speak for you. Yeah.
So
as soon as it starts going too fast, I'm gonna jump out.
Yes.
Dragon's just gonna hold himself up on the door and go around with it just till it slows down. Like on the handle, push himself up.
So I'm gonna give both of you a hero point for genuinely having fun with a spinning door. I love that you're just having your inner childhood there. But once you all pop out, Shodibus, you hear a voice say, "You know, they think it's a freaking merry-go-round, but it's not. It's a spinning door. They should really probably treat it like a door, then, shouldn't they?"
Is that directed to me, or do I just hear it?
It's that kind of passive aggressive way when it's not really addressed to you, but it kind of is because it's near you.
She's gonna turn around and be like, Felix.
Chionibus, how have you been?
You know, it's been good. You know, just traveling the world, saving it, the usual. You know, how
Like
things
you
been
do.
with you and everything.
Quick question: how's the old eyeball there feeling? Is it okay? Still doing good?
Yeah, it's doing great actually.
Good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, things have been great. The temple's doing very well. You know, making gold hand over fist. Things with Kyomo are doing great. He's starting to patch it up with Iodex finally. Looks like the old couples therapy is working.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear it. You know, we were all nervous for a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, I love this suit on you. It really flatters you.
Thank you. I wanted to try something new, and you know, I don't always like dresses. Ugh. And she like shudders a little.
He kind of chuckles. No, of course not. The dresses, while they do compliment your figure, nothing makes you stand out like a nice suit.
It really does. You know, I have all my friends here. I don't think you've actually met 2 of my new friends. Maybe you have, because you always have an eye on me, which is always the weirdest thing. My new friend Lothier, and she's gonna like wave everyone over.
Right.
As well as Dragon. They kind of met up with us a few weeks, months, something like that.
Right. Well, it's an
Okay.
absolute
All right.
pleasure to meet you boys. Hey, good to meet you.
I take my hat off, and it's just a flourish that I have seen other people do, and I go, "It is an absolute pleasure."
He
nice,
just kind of stands up straight and does a very big bow in return to you.
nice to meet you. And he says, "Nice to meet you," as he's like looking around the room at everybody else.
Felix clocks that and just kind of chuckles. By the way, Chio. Can I call you Chio? Are you friends like that? Are you not? Are you not like that?
Sure.
Right, Chio. So, I heard about the murder. Really exciting news. They're gonna try and complete the cycle. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Right.
How did you know about that though?
Hey, my boss is literally the co-worker to the whole shebang.
Interesting. Yeah, so like if you know anything, like any information would be greatly appreciated.
Right. Well, I can give you a little bit for nothing, or I can give you a lot for something.
Oh god damn it.
Let's start with nothing first, because you know, last time I'm still recovering from my eye.
Oh, right. Yeah, that whole thing. All right, fine. Well, I'm feeling gracious. I've had some drinks. I've had a great time. The bar in there, by the way, the bar in there is bloody brilliant. So if you want to go in there, have a great time. But before then, something for free. No, I think I'll just do this because I like you. be very careful at night in New Jack City. There is a third party very invested in killing you.
Killing me in particular, or
No, your whole lot.
okay.
You and your friends. They're looking to kill you.
Can I have a little bit more description?
Of course. Spend good money on it too, which is unusual because I didn't really think you liked money. But I guess, I guess when you're this immortal wormkin, what the hell is money to you? So apparently, there's a globe-trotting group of people that like to really dabble in professional revenge. And this person seems to think that you are clearly responsible for something that's making him a mite pissed. So he's hired the Reckoners.
The Reckoners.
Yeah, a wee bit of fun about them. Yeah, very powerful assassination organization. They don't really... I mean, they do work for revenge of other people. They put it into play. I don't remember if they take money or not. I think they take money. I don't remember. But yeah, they're out to kill you. And they're just as bad as the redacted affair. Miss. I really wouldn't want to mess with them either.
Interesting. Is there like a description of what they look like, or do they look just like normal people? Are there a certain like elf or a goblin or anything?
Boy, I think the team that I heard about was mostly human to blend in here.
Of course they are. Well, thank you for the tip. We will definitely keep an eye out. We're not planning to stay for very long. We just have some things to catch up on and whatnot here. So
of course. Now, I'm just about finishing my night here. Speaking of night, I think there's some ladies down by the bar that you might have a great time hanging out with. Until then, everyone, I'm going to go. Me Casino probably wonders where I am. Have a pleasant evening, everyone.
He's going to look at Alona and be like, what? Why is he everywhere? Like, I can't go anywhere without him being there.
Wait, who exactly was that man, and why does he know so much about what's going on?
Felix Chance. He's the avatar of Kioma. We've had a couple of run-ins. He almost stole my eye at one point. Glares at Tobias.
I helped you get it back. In fact, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have the eye, because I wouldn't get the pink of Anubis.
We're not talking about that right now. We'll talk about this later.
There's a lot that we don't talk about right now that we'll talk about later. Anyway, there are assassins in there, and we're supposed to be meeting up with some mighty nice people, and I kind of feel bad if we get them involved in...
Wait, the assassins are here? I thought they just said the assassins were after us.
I think they're just here in the city.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I mean, that's still scary, but less scary right now.
I swear to you, though, if someone tries to interrupt this evening, I don't care about the anti-magic laws. Somebody's getting a fireball in the mouth.
Oh, no. Please don't do that, Dragon.
I look, it wouldn't be my fault at that point. I'm just saying.
Well, right to the mouth.
Mhm.
Right to the kisser.
Yep.
I heard that earlier.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. I'm going to write that one down.
Smack him right in the gob.
Oh, did you hear that one too? That sounds fun. And the gob.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the accent and everything. That was good.
That was really nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's Trixie? Does anyone see them?
Perception check.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Give me a perception check.
That's 11 plus 15. 26.
26. So, scanning the room, give a description later if you want it, but you would definitely do find Trixie. Hair still in the pigtails. That I probably used the wrong word for earlier. And she is surrounded by this kind of horseshoe of women wearing amazing suits and dresses. One of them is still wearing the jumpsuit with the work boots, and she's still like got just covered in grease and everything. And Trixie is in the center, basically doing that thing where you take a shot, you make a tower of the shot glasses with a guy across this table from her wearing a white tuxedo with a black shirt, jet black hair, crystal blue eyes, and he looks a mess, but he is just planted on that elbow for all of his worth.
Yeah, so Dragon is definitely going to go up and just kind of announce, "We're here!"
Trixie is like mid-sip, turns, her eyes look over her own shot glass at you. It's my friends! And then you hear the voice from the table going, I had something for this. Hey, listen, we're still in the middle of this, and last I checked, I'm definitely winning. And all the women turn around and they're like, hey, Trixie, you know them? Yeah, they're my friends. I met them earlier today. I said we could have a drink together.
And the first thing Dragon's going to do is pull out the bullet and show it to the bartender and be like, round on me.
Their eyes go wide, and they run up and they start ringing this bell. This big, heavy bell. And it's just ding, 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 ding. And everyone immediately stops what they're doing and stands up. You can even hear the scooting of tables and the peeling off of like leather upholstery. The band on stage plays and kind of stops and slows down, and they stand up too. All the bartenders on staff stop what they're doing, and they start reaching for everything, and they just start doing a whole line of drinks. They're getting everything, mixing and everything, just making a ton of drinks and shots and everything. And I keep saying everything. I'm running out of words to say. And then they point to a sign. And it's you can look at it, you recognize it. It's one of the motto plates from one of the trenches. And engraved on it with a giant buckshot in one side of it is the sign, make sure, was it always get home alive, camouflage. And they point to it and they say, all right, everyone, Mama's brought a new bunch of kids to the family. So we're going to make Mama proud like we always do. Isn't that right? And you start hearing this cacophony of everyone in this bar, the trench motto that they come from or are served in at some point in time. And they start pouring free drinks for the whole bar. What do you want? What would you like? We got whiskey. We got scotch. We got some dwarven stuff that technically we're not supposed to have, but they can just, kiss my ass. You want good? Okay, now hold on. Have you been to Svygar? Have you been to the Svygar lands of the north?
Yeah, I'm from Svygar originally.
Great. Have you ever met the dwarves of the Kiln and Quelch?
Maybe. I might not remember those nights.
Probably not, and you're gonna forget this one too. Get the dwarven milk wine. No, sorry, the cheese wine. Get the cheese wine. What? And they come back with a bunch of basically like barley wine that used cheese to ferment it. So you see these heavy, thick, milky, creamy kind of beer wine, and they pour it. It almost kind of looks like that one very milky sake, but like a little thicker. It's a little thicker, and they pour a giant pint of it, and they're like, I know it smells bad, but if you hold your nose, it's fine. Or cheese wine. We're finally breaking out the cheese wine.
In this part of the world building, why did you not ask me, the person who's worked in beer and wine?
Yes.
For whether or not.
Because not every culture makes great alcohol. Sometimes they make alcohol with what they got. And when you live miles underground your entire life,
all you have is cheese.
All you have is fungus and cheese. And you find a way. And the dwarves of the Kiln and Quelch were like, well, we want to get drunk. But all we have is mushrooms and cheddar. Make it happen.
I was also a cheese monk. That's a total... that's so much work to go from making the cheddar cheese to making the cheddar cheese into alcohol. You could, all right.
And Dragon's gonna pick up the mug, look at it, smell it, and like look to the group. I'm sorry, I will order us something else next time.
Oh no, you ordered
Oh,
for
no.
yourself.
Mhm.
I'm not having any of that.
Out of curiosity, do you have any mints?
Yes. Yes. Dragon tries to flirt with every one of the night witches. They're like,
Like, yeah.
he smells like cheese.
Dragon's gonna take a sniff. And we're like, oh, thank you. And then he's gonna walk to another table and just set it down.
Oh, so you sniff it? Okay. Remember how I described Shionibus's curse as having
Oh,
that taste?
I knew
It smells-
exactly.
It smells
Where
the
you
way
were
that
going with that.
tastes.
Ah.
Yeah.
But have
Full
you actually
circle.
have you wanted to taste it though? You did say it tastes different. Tastes pretty good. You want to try it out? You want to dance with the devil in the pale
He's-
moonlight?
he
I look
wants
at
to be
Dragon about
polite.
to throw it away. I look at Dragon about to throw it away, and I go, Dragon, I will drink your drink for you because you don't look like you want it.
I feel like he's like setting it down. It's like it's rude in my culture to refuse a drink, though. And even though this smells terrible, do you want to try it with me?
I look at Dragon. I go, Dragon, you look like you want to make a lot of new friends in town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just fine having a drink. So I'll have, you can have a sip, and then I'll drink most of it.
He has a sip.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
So
Yeah.
first things first, let's get out of the way. Fortitude saves.
Yeah. Saw
Yep.
that coming.
I saw that coming.
Oh no! Do I hero point on this? Yeah, I'm gonna hero
Yeah, you
point
do.
the cheese alcohol. That's much, much, much better. That's a 27
I got a 26.
Perfect.
instead of a 17.
So you take it, and the first thing, the mouthfeel, the texture. It's like so at first you get that, like I said, that kind of milky sake. I can't remember the name of the milky sake. Midori, I forgot the name of it. But you get that kind of thin milky texture, and then suddenly you feel something kind of chunky and solid kind of start chasing after it. Almost like when you're drinking a milkshake and it's extra thick milkshake, right?
But it's cheese alcohol instead of a milkshake.
That
So
sounds
it's hard to ignore that cheese smell as you're smelling the liquid move into your own mouth, but then it hits your tongue and it's like a salted caramel vanilla milkshake that is, yeah, it's got a bit of like a Parmesan back end, but it's got this nice, very sweet and bold front end. And your mouth just becomes alive with the vapors of a very strong and powerful alcohol that kind of coats every part of you on the way down.
It, like, gonna look at Lothier. Just, was that really good?
It is absolutely delicious.
How?
But
how?
I don't
I
know.
don't-
It smells like something I've never want to smell again. But
Yeah, it smelled like that giant dog that killed Morel.
but I definitely want to drink more.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Okay. So I hate to do this, but I need to do a test. Is it okay if you smell my breath?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So he's just gonna breathe out a little bit toward Lothier.
It smells exactly like the drink smells.
Oh, no, Brad. It is gross. Yeah,
was
I
afraid
would
of that.
not. I would not.
Yep. All right. That's that. Yep. That's why we did just the sip. But
Yep.
damn, that was good.
Yeah.
If I wasn't trying to meet people, I would be ordering more of that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Trixie has an entire pint of it, and she is chugging it. And she is laughing. She's like, I have never had a cheese wine that was so good before.
Usually they smell like nothing and they taste they taste like cheese. This was just right.
Wait, now I'm curious. You've had other cheese wines before?
Yeah, of course. I got a lot of dwarven friends in the city. They make this stuff. They import this stuff. It's awesome.
Wait, why? The bartender was saying something about this drink not supposed to be here. Is it illegal?
No, drinks alcohol's not illegal. Well, okay, so we don't really do a lot of imports because, of course, all the death trenches and stuff. So we have to pay so much money in fees that we just made a rule that's like, hey, we're just not gonna do it. But if people want to pay the money for it, the inspectors look the other way. It's like, hey, it's your money, it's your life.
All right. Would you like to introduce us to your friends?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, okay, so this one you see two Strixes, wearing very lovely dresses.
Ah.
You see this sort of looking android. You see, I'm just trying to get every single in my brain. You see a half-elf woman who looks a little damp, like glistening and glowy and dewy, but then the hair is also kind of wet. It's like slicked back. You see
That was the best description.
a woman with this really intense and amazing eye makeup. Almost like a raccoon kind of mask. Looks really, really intense. Gosh. It's been so many night wishes, and I'm trying to remember because it's been months.
I mean, given his previous experience in the trenches with Clues Blues and that description, he's gonna.
Oh right, because you were a giant blue raccoon at one point. Effectively, every single woman that participated and femme that participated in Night Witches 1 and 2 is there in either, obviously their choice, I'm not here for them, of a beautiful evening attire or their jumpsuit from the hangar. You will also see a very big and buff woman with very short hair wearing a very nice strappy dress. You see a woman whose arm is in a cast. And she's trying to drink the straw. Can't quite get it. And you see a very large woman with a cigar, just barrel chested, face like a rutabaga. Here's a cigar, puffing away, kind of eyeballing y'all. And of course Trixie. And they welcome me. I was like, well, if you're a friend of Trixie's, then you're a friend of us. What's your plans for the evening?
Having drinks with some awesome people. These are my friends. Alona, Gianobis, Lothier. And then goes through the list of all of our friends who are NPCs in
So many NPCs.
So many.
I lean over to Trixie and I go, just be careful around that guy. He is a big talker. And I point at Tobias.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yep. I'm going to use my hero point on that. I got a 2.
Okay.
Please be better.
Oh,
much better. Do I even have? I haven't looked at my sheet for diplomacy yet. Oh no. I'm an expert at diplomacy. How did I not know that?
Damn.
All right.
So diplomatic.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, 26.
26. So you say that. Trixie kind of looks at him as you're saying that, nods, and then kind of does this and calls in all the ladies. And the ladies are like looking at y'all and kind of, what is it? And they go, and she says, we got a certified no-go. We got a snafu over there in the blue with the gold, big snafu. And they look at her and they go, oh, he's a snafu? Well, we're going to have to FAFO this boy? Yeah, I think you should FAFO him, just kind of see what happens. All right, FAFO. Fuck around and find out. And you see a few of them just start to kind of like
break off.
Oh no.
They kind of circle around him, and he is trying to put on the charm, going like, ladies, please surround me. Why don't you just side by side, so I can look in all of your eyes at once, of course. We're gonna see what happens there in a little bit, cutting back to this. So Trix looks at you and goes, "Well, A-okay, mister." A woman in a gorgeous maroon suit, no jacket, vest, beautiful gold tie, with a matching gold chain matching the tie, comes up. She has her hair up in a ponytail, black skin with beautiful makeup on that's just shimmering, and the kind of curls coming back. And she walks up and she picks up a drink and hands it to Chio. Hey there.
And she's
I
human.
really love your suit. She is human.
I don't like this. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Is anyone still around me?
Oh yeah, everyone. I mean, except for like the 4 night witches that went off. Everyone's around you right now.
Cool. I'm going to like turn in a way that it like blocks Alona in case this person is trying to murder us. So like, what brings you here tonight, you know?
Oh no, I was just going out with some friends and just want to have a good time. We're celebrating some new developments over at Stokes, and we just wanted to kind of party.
New developments?
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be a little nosy right now, but like, what are they?
Oh, I mean, I don't mind telling someone as handsome as you. So we have found a way to, well, basically integrate 2 different projects into one.
Wow, how fascinating. Like, how long have you guys been working on that for?
Oh gosh, we've been working on it for a long time because the barrel of the gun always breaks the integrity of the steel of the sword,
Right.
or the ammo feed always gets in the way of the handle. So we had to find a way to integrate them. We finally found a good way to make a sword and a gun play nice together.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Like, I really want to use one. I've never had like a chance to use one.
Oh yeah.
But like, if you guys are taking tours, like I would love to go in sometime. Like, me and my friends.
Yeah, Stokes always does tours. We have this massive science museum to everything that we all the history of the Stokes company, the Stokes family. If you want to go by the museum and take a tour, when you're done, maybe I'll take you to a private trip of the R&D.
Yeah, that'd be really great. Let me my fiance was around here somewhere. I'm not sure where he went. But yeah, I'm sure that we'd love to do that.
Oh, fiance. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were in a committed relationship. I didn't want to like be rude and anything.
Yeah, no problem at all. Like, she's gonna see Tobias get surrounded, tied up right now.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, are you looking over at Tobias subtly to see if he's okay? Are you looking at him to indicate that he might be your fiance?
Whichever idea she gets. I'm doing it as he's the only one that could pull this off. But also, why the hell is he getting surrounded?
Yeah. So you kind of have that moment, and she kind of catches your eyes, looks, she goes, "Oh, him?
Yeah.
I mean, he seems okay. He actually kind of seems like a dumbass, but that's okay. Look, I'm not going to question your taste in men. It's your life, it's your relationship, and I'm happy you're happy.
Yeah, he's a bit of a fixer-upper.
Oh.
But we're really trying.
Okay. Well, I'm going to buy you and him both a drink because sometimes you need a stiff drink to get a relationship through the hard times.
That's very kind of you. Did you come here with friends too?
I did, yeah. She points over, and in the corner, you see a ton of other amazingly dressed individuals sitting at a table sharing a bottle.
Are they also human?
It's a smattering. You see humans, half elves, dwarves. You see another gremlin.
I'm not as concerned about her now. Yeah, like if you guys want to come on over, like we have like this special like super cool token that gets us free drinks. So like if you want drinks or anything, like just let us know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can afford free drinks, but I will never turn down friendly charity, of course.
Awesome. I didn't catch her name.
Oh, Samantha Stokes.
I'm Gwen.
Gwen. That's a lovely name, Gwen.
Thanks. Have you always been in town?
Yeah. One of the founding fathers was my great. Yes.
Oh, duh, Stokes. That's so dumb of me. Yeah, so like if you ever like want to bring your friends over, we can definitely make room. Like we can make room, right, Alona?
Yeah. Can I do a perception check, PJ?
Sure. What are you trying to perceive?
I'm trying to perceive if this person was ever trying to murder us, or if they were genuinely just trying to flirt with Shionibus at the bar, and Shionibus was just like, they're trying to murder us. No one could possibly be flirting with me.
Go ahead, make a perception check.
I am also so curious if Dragon actually heard the conversation about combining a sword and a gun together.
Give me a perception check for that. Also, hello to Blackwater and D&D. Thank you so much for the raid, Blackwater.
Hero point. Yay.
I got a 28 for perception to see if this person's interests were genuine.
A 28?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can tell they were really, really into Shionibus genuinely. But they're being very gracious with the whole, like, no, she's committed. It's not right to, like, try to, like, ruin her relationship. I'm just going to back off.
I got a 25 on perception.
25. You absolutely heard, yeah, we can make two projects combined. Yeah, the barrel and the sword, the steel, the gun. You definitely hear it.
And then also the name Samantha Stokes, because that was the one place he's been wanting to go. So he's just gonna like slide in next to Shionibus. We're like, "Hi there, my name is Dragon."
She chuckles just like I am, and she goes, "Hi, Dragon. It's nice to meet you. My name is Samantha Stokes."
Very nice to meet you, Samantha. You were chatting with my friend here?
Yes, I was just getting to meet her, and I was just getting to learn a lot about her. And we were just discussing work and stuff.
Yeah, I overheard a bit of that conversation. Something about combining a sword and a gun together.
Yeah, we just got the entire blueprints to work, and we've made a first couple of prototypes, and the fabricator is humming. It's really exciting.
That does sound very, very exciting. Yes, and you said you have friends here as well.
Yes, the entire development team, of course, my family, and a few other just amazing assets on the project.
Yeah, I've only recently learned about guns in the first place. In fact, and he pulls out the bullet and learned about it from camouflage, actually.
As if summoned by Q, bell rings, everyone, yeah, and another happens across the entire bar.
Oh, Dragon must have used the bullet again. I say to Trixie. Yeah, I'm having fun at the table with Trixie, just like having a conversation.
He's like, "You'd think they'd take this away from me eventually."
Really not yet. But Samantha was telling me that, we could take a tour of everything, and like I thought that'd be like super cool. We were in here for like a couple of weeks, and like I wanted to see the city. I didn't know about like the rest of you guys. Shionibus is acting way more bubbly than you've ever seen her.
And Dragon is definitely intrigued by this, but you also look at Dragon and you can probably tell he's got these like puppy dog eyes. Like, yes, I want to go to the tour. Like, please, let's go tour, please.
So So just so I know what to ask for the role here, Kylie, are you playing this up to, I hate to be this rude, manipulate, or are you just trying to be, socially positive? What's the plan?
It's not, it's more deception that she's like, she knows that if she's bubbly and a nice person, she gets positive reinforcement.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to check, is I want to make sure this was either role play or something we can roll for. Okay, so with that statement, you said deception, so
Yeah.
roll deception from your lady.
It's like her classic meeting new diplomats when meetings,
yeah.
when she knows she has to be nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a silver tongue and a bend and snap. Absolutely. Yeah.
The bend
Princess
and
training.
snap.
Oh. I want to make sure I'm doing math right. 29.
Damn.
She's done this for years.
You know what's funny about playing Pathfinder and then immediately going to play D&D 5e? The numbers don't hit as good.
They do not.
No.
They not at all.
It's like,
Does
that's an
a
11.
12 give
Oh,
me
that's a hit.
anywhere?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like every time I'm GMing Pathfinder 2, I'm like, oh, y'all doing crazy numbers, doing damages, you're getting crits all the time. It's so much fun. So and I go to D&D and I'm like, I rolled a 31. What does happen? Nothing. Okay, I rolled a 2. What does that mean? No, nothing. Okay. All right, so that being said, yeah, no, the numbers just hit different. Okay. So with this, Samantha Stokes basically says that she is going to add your name to a very special private tour for you and your friends through the museum and into the direct floor of the R&D with the new fabricator and the new weapon that she mentioned.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And with that, she again buys a round for you and your fiance and lifts it with kind of a mock toast and says, my condolences, and then walks over to be with her friends. Meanwhile, you look over at that to Tobias, and these 4 women are literally just shoving him back and forth, and he's just bouncing like a pinball, and he's like, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. And they're just going north, south, east, west. What's the angle you like best? And they're just knocking him around left and right. He's like, get off me. I'm getting dizzy. How dare you? I am not the intern. I'm a martyr. And he's just having a hell of a time.
I look at Trixie and I go, I was not expecting this. It is kind of funny a little bit, but can you be a little bit nicer? He is a nice person. He's just, but I'm sorry.
And then she kind of does like the whole like loud whistle, which I'm not gonna blow up my mic or embarrass myself in attempting. And she does the whistle and she goes, ladies, I think we need to leave him alone now. And they kind of grab him, make sure he stops bouncing around, and they fix his suit, tussles his hair. She looks all good. Kind of pats him on the ass really hard and kind of and he comes walking over. And the ladies come back. That was fun. That was good. I'm glad we got to play. That was fun.
Julian wants to turn to Janibus and just like, she seemed kind of into you. Not your type.
I don't know if I've told you. I'm kind of sort of not really engaged.
Wait, you're engaged?
It's complicated.
To who?
I pop
Wait,
up
is she
from the
still standing
table.
there? Or is she
No.
walking away?
She's back.
Okay.
She's already gone. Yeah.
I pop up from the table. You're what?
Yeah. What? What? There's so much you haven't told us. What is going on here?
You guys don't.
Yeah,
You guys
do
don't
I even
ask,
know
and
who
I
you
forget.
are?
That's like an important, nice to meet you. Hello, this is a thing sort of situation.
I mean, we've been traveling for months.
Yeah.
I forget that it's not well known. It's not official or anything. It's complicated.
But who?
It's someone back home.
Well,
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations. That's
I
amazing.
mean, if you're happy about it, but
yeah.
you don't seem to be.
I don't know. It's complicated. Okay, it's
All right.
complicated.
Well, it's fine. Relationships are always complicated, no matter what's going on.
That's fair.
That's how it works. People are very different. If you had two people that were exactly the same in a relationship, that'd be rather boring.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He died,
Oh,
which seems to happen a lot to people around me.
well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Eyes Morel. I mean,
No, I mean, like he's alive now.
how do you have like a bring back to life aura or something? Like
I mean, maybe it's just not as. I mean, yeah. Maybe
okay.
it's not as special as you think you are.
Also, I have to ask this because of the new information I've received recently. But did you kill them?
No, I did not.
All right.
No.
Okay.
No.
What? Wait. Hold up.
I think I was the reason. Maybe part of the reason he was killed.
Like someone was coming after you, and then they killed him instead.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're like, sucks to be you, stab. As like kind of payback against me, which is kind of a dick move.
Yeah, that's a real dick move.
Absolute dick
but
move.
like, I got him back. Don't worry. We had a whole trial in the underworld about it. It was pretty cool. Huh, Luna? That was pretty cool. You gotta admit, that was pretty cool.
You had a trial in the underworld?
There's a lot
Yeah.
that I forget to tell you guys.
So like I think I've had like a pretty interesting, cool like 2 lives so far, but like every time you open your mouth, I feel like I'm super lame.
Hi, I'm the Avatar of Death.
See, that's exactly what I mean.
Is that how
Right
I'm supposed
there.
to introduce myself to people?
No, Chionabis,
No.
you do not. Don't
No.
listen to Dragon.
No, here's what you do. You introduce yourself as, "Hi, I'm the Princess of Nubia and future queen of my entire nation, and I'm the Avatar of Death. It's very nice to meet you."
I feel like
These
that's
are-
a
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of info to just give someone that I don't know.
I look at Chionabis and I go, look, I think you can tell people whatever you want, but as your friend, I would like to know like a bit about you, and I feel like there's just a lot that I keep learning that I don't know, and it just, if you ever want to let me know, I would be happy to listen. Till then, I'm fine just being your friend.
And
I'm sure we'll get to a point where I will spill all of my unnecessary secrets and the ones that hold more importance than I think so, but clearly it's important to you all. So how about when we get back to the hotel, we'll trade stories and whatnot.
that sounds
I'm
good, but
so
also
excited.
just know that the more shit I give somebody, the more I care about them, and he's gonna take a big finish his drink off.
Is that
He's
why
very-
you're so mean to Tobias all the time?
Yeah, that is why.
I do like Tobias, yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to, or I'm going to attempt to talk to a lady over there.
Are you going to talk to one of the night witches?
I am. I'm going to talk to the one, like you said, that was very pretty with the raccoon makeup.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm trying to remember who that is.
I want to say that was A. Jordan Lambert when they joined us in season 1 and in the first one, Lambertra. Yeah.
Lambertra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But it's been forever, and there's so many characters I cannot recall right now because I'm on the spot. But yes, absolutely.
It's okay.
She's
'cause I
there.
didn't realize that they were actual people characters either.
There's
Yeah.
at least 8 actual characters, and there's like 8 pure NPC characters, including the leader of the Night Witches, a woman named goes by the call sign Cauldron 1, and she's the one just puffing the cigar like it's going out of style.
Just to
Kylie's
keep it
character, the
sanitary.
Kitsune, is there, right?
Yes.
Kylie,
Yeah.
what
Mhm.
was the name of your kitsune?
Adora.
Adora. That's
Adora.
right.
Just to keep it all like sanitary or whatever the proper word would be, I will talk to one of the NPCs instead of one of the characters that was played by an actual person.
All right. Well, there's the code name Mama Bear or call sign Mama Bear, the very tall buff lady with a strappy dress that has like the open leg slits that pinch around the ankles. You have Cauldron One, the leader of the group. You have let's see here, the one with the injury. You have kind of a mousy one with big Coke bottle glasses, who is she goes by the call sign Bloodhound, because she is the one that keeps track of all the items. Yeah. I don't know who strikes your fancy, but why don't you introduce yourself to this fair NPC lady?
Okay, sounds good. He's gonna grab 2 drinks, and walk over and be like, "Can I interest you in a drink?"
Do you care which one? You want me to just roll for it randomly?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know who my actual real life fiance is, so someone who would be closest to Sam.
So you hand the drink, and the digit of their finger gently knocks their Coke bottle glasses back up the bridge of their nose as they look up to you and quietly say, "Hi, thank you so much. I have already currently had my limit for alcohol for the evening. But I will take it just because it's very sweet of you to do that." And they take it and they kind of hold it and they don't drink it.
That's completely all right. Also, you don't have to hold it if you don't like to. It won't be impolite. Everyone who knows their limit is good with me. I just wanted to talk, and I wanted an excuse.
Understood. Your attempts were very effective, and I'm glad that we're talking now.
Likewise. So you're part of the badass group, the Night Witches, fighting dragons and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yes, sometimes I go out on patrol and I get to join them in the dog fights. I currently have, taking in this morning's patrol, 37 confirmed kills of dragons, 15 confirmed kills of celestials, and I have one successful run against Gus. But that's I prefer to stay in the locker.
37 dragons today?
No, total in my career. I don't get to go out often.
That's still incredible. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I was able to kill was a dinosaur.
Dinosaurs are rather impressive. We don't run into the pterodactyls often, but sometimes we are called to do an aggressive bombing raid on the T-Rex hordes.
Okay, everything you're saying is so cool. I just need to throw that out there. Like, this is one of the, like, and points to, like, Gio. My friend over there is also very cool, was totally about to divulge the whole Avatar of Death thing, and just was like, thinking better of it. No, all right, that's fair. It's like, we have a fun group, and it looks like you have an amazing group as well. What's your name?
You can just call me by my call sign. And then she gets kind of sheepish, and this coy grin kind of turns into mischievous, and she goes, "You can call me Bloodhound."
Bloodhound. I like it. I'm Dragon.
Pleasure to meet you, Dragon. And she kind of extends a hand, and she gives you the cutest, most excited handshake.
And like, as that's happening, you just see the grin on Dragon's face get even bigger as this person is also badass and also adorable, and it's like exactly Dragon's type, 100%.
All right. She locks eyes with you, and her little mousy face begins to get really pink, and she looks at you and she goes, "So the talking period has been very successful, and I really enjoyed it, and I would like to kiss you now, if that is acceptable."
And Dragon, like, is taken aback at first, like, yeah, absolutely, yeah, and just like moves in to kiss her.
All right, she stops you, turns around, puts the drink down gingerly, turns to you, and just glomps your whole face. She grabs you and kisses you and dips you.
Dragon's like A-okay with this. If you want to cut back to what everybody else is doing, this is what Dragon's gonna be doing for a little while.
So cut to the rest of the party. You hear some of the night witches kind of give like the battle cry of the witch cackle, and then when the witch cackle dies down, you just hear this mousy voice just go, "I kissed a boy and I liked it," and she's screaming at the top of her lungs very loudly.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, that's really great. That is.
So the night we just look at the rest of y'all and go, well, party's hitting round 3. Do you want to keep hanging out here? Do you want to take this party to go?
Go where?
Well, we can go to the Everly Grace Tavern. We can
Yeah.
go.
I was gonna-
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that is the most excited I've ever heard of you going to a tavern. What is the reason?
It's a Tavern of Rochelle.
Oh, it's the Rochelle part, not the tavern part. Got it.
I mean, I was gonna suggest we could go to our lovely penthouse.
Yeah.
We do have. Wait. Oh, we do have this like really awesome like entire floor of a building. There's like lots. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know if we
right.
should invite people.
No, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I am lying. I've drunk too much. Oh no, I fall over out of my seat.
Call sign Mama Bear grabs you, just just cradles you and slowly helps you to your feet. And she's like, "That's okay. It happens. You lose balance. We lose balance. It happens."
Yeah. I was imagining I was living the high life, but alas, I have not. I am staying in a much less place than what I was saying.
Everly Grace Tavern.
Yes, let's go there, please.
All right. With that, you see when the lady takes out a compact, looks at it, pulls out a machete, and pulls out a pencil. Using the edge of the machete in the pencil, she makes sure her eyeliner is refreshed, looking very sharp. Kind of looks at it, puts the machete back in the sheath, and goes, "All right, ladies and gents, and theys and thems, we're going to Everly Grace Tavern. Send it to the cauldron." And that is where we're going to pick up next week's episode of Edge of Legend,
Yes.
episode 30. I think, as they head off to the Everly Grace Tavern, and then I guess more fun in New Jack City. So until then, let us say our goodbyes and our goodnights. Let's start off with Sidney. Please, Sidney, tell them who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, my name is Sidney Rubino. You can find me all over the internet at Sidney Rubino. That's Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I exist on the internet. Perceive me. When I'm not here with these lovely people Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch, I'm somewhere else, not on the internet, because I don't have any shows yet. We're working on it. It's coming. It's coming. We're gonna tease you a lot. Tease you a lot with it. We're gonna be like, ooh, there's this cool thing that we're all really excited about. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So
I am looking forward to that. Next up, we got Randy. Randy, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Yeah, awesome. I'm Randy Alvarenga. You can follow me on Twitter at Roller Raja. That's ROLLERRAJA. I have some really cool stuff too. One of them is that. One of them is over on Gen Con TV, Shadowrun. I have an Aliens game that I'm playing on Saturdays over on Band of Badgers. All of those things are on my Twitter, so come and follow me and find out. Oh, and I should talk about this because this is something cool coming up in 2 weeks. I did a podcast where we just like basically took D&D Beyond and rolled like some crazy stats and built characters out of those and just like created craziness. It's a really cool podcast. Come check that out. It'll be out on the 22nd, also on my Twitter.
Nice. All right, next up we have Wes. Wes, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi guys, I am at Wes_IRL on all of the things on the internet. On Fridays, I run a show called Yeet for Initiative. We've been away for about 2 weeks, but we're coming back. I think this Friday, right? PJ, you're able to be there this Friday. Or are you out of town?
No, I'm out of town for a wedding, unfortunately.
All right, so not this Friday, but the following Friday, we'll be back for Yeet for Initiative. So yeah.
Excellent. And of course, last but not least, Kylie. Kylie, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi there, I'm Kylie, or I go by Kai. It really doesn't matter at this point. You can find me at Kai's Wonderful Life all over the internet, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff. When I am not here with this amazing casting crew, I'm over at the Will Tree Quests here on Twitch on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can fill in your time zone because I don't know. I just show up when I'm supposed to. I have a couple of things in the works currently, but those are a hush hush things currently. Yeah, that's all I got.
Hell yeah. Super excited. Well, I guess that just leaves little me. My name is PJ Megaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.megaw. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Can find me, can friend me, and let's have fun. When I'm out here with these amazing legends, Wednesdays, 8 to 11 p.m., Wayward Arcadium Season 2 just picked up, just got started again. So you can also come find us Monday nights, 8 to 11 for Wayward Arcadium Season 2. And the season opener was quite a cliffhanger. So you haven't checked it already, the VOD is there. Should be on YouTube somewhere by the end of the weekend, whatever, and see you next time for the next episode. Also, yeah, sometimes you'll see me on Yeet for Initiative. Unfortunately, I won't be able to participate. I'll be out for a wedding. Let's see, gosh, all the things. Queen's Court Games, I believe the All Night Society just dropped a new podcast episode, and I am in it. So if you want to support that, go to Spotify, check out Queen's Court Games, also check out Wayward Arcadium, and listen to my voice again if you like that. Choking on my own spit like a boss. Now, we have many more announcements to make, but we'll let you know when we can make them. So until then, everyone have a great night, and we'll see you here, same nat time, same nat channel, for Edge of Legend. Now, what should our raid cry be?
Wait, there was something that was said earlier. Oh, boomsticks.
Boomstick.
Boomsticks. I love that. We're going to be rating our good friends over at Paul Dances. We know a few of the players. It's really fun. So let's all go in there. Let's be very awesome and kind and shout boomsticks until they're very confused.
Boomsticks. Always confused.
Awesome.
All right, everyone. We're going to be rating in 3, 2, 1.